Breeze garbage compost smells like a cat's flea collar.
Does it?
That's
So it's
what I'm
not
guessing.
super unpleasant, or it's a little unpleasant?
It's just reminiscent. You know what I mean?
Like my side thought, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. My side thought was like I could easily put those bags right on the deck over here,
Trap us some fucking raccoons.
and then while we're streaming, they would come and visit. They would obviously come and visit.
They're
Like
probably gonna anyway.
that milkshake brings all the raccoons. Last time I had like an old hamburger in here, and I put it like right over here where you are, while I was streaming, and it literally took no more than 4 minutes, dude. Within 4 minutes, I heard the thing, and the raccoon just saw me.
Have you ever did the trap of these raccoons?
If I had like a big enough live trap, and then I would. Well, at the same time, though, man, they are taking care of the rat problem around here.
Currently, in my backyard, have a giant live trap, hopefully with a woodchuck in it, or a groundhog, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Okay.
The fucker. I trapped it last summer.
Yeah.
Got my boy to get rid of it, but you're supposed to take him like 20 miles away. He took to like the nature park and let it go.
And it found his way
It's
home?
literally back. Like they come back, no problem.
Really? What a good sense of direction.
Yeah, they're dickholes. And so it's eating the digging the fucking hill my new deck's on.
Yeah. These rats are making some underground tunnels. Johnny's back. We were at 6 before we left, and
we can get back.
Johnny's back, but whatever.
We can get back to 6.
It's a dead poop stream. And technically, you know what I've been doing with them, Rob?
What's that?
Is I've been taking them off like the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, like it'd be better cut up, like you know what I mean, like like you know what I mean. It was great getting the footage, but to do the footage, fucking right deserves.
So here's.
And you know what I mean? That's turning it more into a podcast format. You know,
I'm gonna throw my fucking herbs and spices on the internet for everybody, but basically, like with my hour edited that I want to put out earlier in the week, I want to do my interviews, whether they're in my studio or online, but I'll do those live stream.
Yeah.
And then those will be freeform. Like I could interview a guy for 4 fucking hours, right? And then cut out the garbage kind of deal. And that way you get the best of both worlds. Like you can get everybody getting involved and chatting it up, and then at the same time you can then go clear all the dead stuff out and then package it for people that only have like an hour.
Yeah, and I hear that a lot. Like this one guy was one of my number one fans for a while, like a local number one fan.
Yeah.
Rumor has it he fucking lost interest because fucking I was posting shit that was like 3-4 hours long.
Some people it's hard to keep up because the gold's in there, but it's
so then this guy calls the fucking cops on kids playing basketball in an empty parking lot because of fucking COVID.
Sounds like a good guy.
So in my head, I'm like, unsubscribe, bro. If it has to go, if it has to be like that, you're calling the cops on kids playing basketball. Exactly. Even though, I'm just gonna grab beer.
All right. Clean as shit since the fire. It's my first time back.
See, maybe I should just disconnect off my Wi-Fi back here too.
I'm
gonna disconnect off my Wi-Fi too. but yeah, so picture this. I'm like, oh man, grandma, R.I.P. I'm fucking, I'm having a grandma moment day. I'm like, oh, she makes the best pea soup. And Redbeard at the bar's like, oh, I got the best pea soup recipe. Total disregard to like me feeling the ways about my grandma stuff. Like,
it's not how it went down.
It's exactly how it went down. It's exactly how it went down. So, anyways, he's like, oh, I like pea soup. I was like, I respect your pea soup fandom.
No.
And then the next time I saw him, I had made a fresh batch, totally out of my way. Totally out of my way. Like my family and me didn't even hardly eat it. I made it for him. So anyways, I brought him a container to him at the bar. And you know what he said to me? He was like, puts it away, finishes work, has a long, hard day, deserves a good meal, deserves a good hearty soup. Threw it out days later because he didn't fucking eat it. Grandma's fucking soup. That's what happened to that.
Later, because it was in my freezer.
Oh yeah, so it was months later.
Crystally.
Yeah.
It looked like a crystal cave.
I have the same soup in my fridge.
We had
the glass exploded and there's like dangerous shards of glass all in it.
You want to know why?
It's still in there because I want to salvage that soup. It was so good.
And I'm gonna drop the hammer on you because it's watery as fuck, bro. So when it freezes, it expands.
Okay. Don't just fucking call grandma's fucking recipe soup R.I.P. Nan watery. Don't call my Nan soup watery, bro.
Because you don't make a stock with the bone. That was the issue we got into in the first place.
No, but I overcompensate with the baking. With the bacon. Putting the bacon in there, the big pieces of ham.
But it's not all thick.
What do you want out of the bone that a lot of bacon and ham won't give you?
Marrow.
See, that's like sloppy jelly shit.
Thickens it.
You know what you are? You know what you are right now? You're that fatty piece in that can of beans that no one wants to eat.
I love that.
Exactly. You want to put that in my fucking
pea soup? Slides right down your throat.
First thing I do when I see it, I like take the spoon, get away. I take it out.
Do you know what? Every single time I've encountered it in my life, I have the exact same fucking basically like a Family Guy skit plays in my head.
Okay.
Where there's just some guy in a factory with a big vat full of pork giblets, and every time a can comes by,
just adds one. Bloop, bloop.
One little niblet of fucking pig nipple in each fucking can that goes.
And that's how it goes too. That can of beans, there's usually that one.
Just one. That's it. It's legitimately there's just one. It's like the 2 scoops of raisins in the Kellogg's Raisin Bran, but it's one pig nipple.
You get that double gross piece. Bam, like that.
For no reason. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't feel good in your mouth. It doesn't add flavor.
No
bueno.
I think they just put it in there just to give you
if there's some old timey dudes pouring it into a fucking skillet to heat it up, so maybe the pork fat renders down and stops it from sticking or some shit. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Or some guy was just like, hey, I got a wicked deal on 45 gallons of pig nipples. What do you want to do with them? And Buddy was like, I don't know, put them in the beans.
Yeah.
Send them overseas in the beans.
Technically, you know what that could be? Do you ever have those fucking refried pork rinds that are all fucking dried out?
Oh yeah, they're good.
Technically, that could be one of those.
It's just a pork rind.
Because it'd be a dry stock. It'd be a dry stock.
What a grape is to a raisin.
And then it would swell up because it's in the fucking tomato juices or whatever. It could start like that fucking dry marshmallow.
It's like the tequila one, but it's the pig nipple.
Oh, this is a car update. My car is getting painted. This is a car update. Oh yeah, I guess we should read these. Yeah. Here, you read them. Well, I gotta fucking look at my car update.
He's got a calico car being made. How much for a nut shot? Yeah, it was $50 for sure. I'll take a shot in the nuts for 50.
He'll do it.
And then you can kick me in the pills.
Gonna add some gold pearl in the clear. Gonna look nice. Gold emblem. Oh man, this car is gonna be fucking pimp boys. This is gonna be the craziest fucking paint job on a car.
Did you lose Grandma's coat in the fire?
I did lose Grandma's fucking.
Dude, you spent so many hours sniffing that coat.
I know, but you know what's great about that? I have pictures of me wearing it. I have video footage of me super appreciating that fur coat, almost to a creep factor.
Oh, I was here.
Did I get creep factor on my grandma's fur coat?
Yeah.
That shows my love. I can show that to the insurance guy. He's like,
there was a whole.
Oh, what you found?
Speaking of the insurance guy, I almost made a video for you. I had it half edited up and everything, and it was you.
Probably too soon.
No, dude, it was you in here teaching people how to make a fucking fire with a fucking ferro rod, and then it was you running out going, "Fire! There's a fire! Turn the fucking stream off!" and then pissing on the fire. And I was like, "No, because the insurance guy."
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
exactly. But that could get
dead poop fucking insurance fraud. Fucking.
That is good.
I had it half edited and was like, "Bro, I better."
No,
not.
you better not.
I better not.
I like the idea, but way too soon. Let's get the house fixed first.
Wait till you get my buddy back.
No, look, man, look at this.
Oh, it's still here.
No, it's not. This is Johnny Azul's fucking heart. This is how fucking great of a guy Johnny Azul is.
Oh, he sent you a new one?
Yeah, he fucking found a fucking. Well, they're not new. It's just 1985.
That looks new. That doesn't even.
It looks way better than mine. Looks way better than mine.
You.
It's got the shoes.
Do you know what's creeping me out about this particular My Buddy?
Yeah.
How did it make it through the 80s and the 90s without like a brown yellow cigarette stain all over its face? You know what I mean? Like, aren't My Buddy dolls supposed to all have nicotine stains by now?
This came from a good home. Like, it's not yellowed from cigarette smoke.
There's no pain of a childhood.
It came from a good home.
Mine has tattoos. He's got like Sharpie tattoos all over him. I gave him a haircut.
I want to say I want to say the hair might have been fucked with.
I feel like he had a haircut.
I think so too, a little bit. Like, his hair is like a little.
Right over here, he's doing like that middle-aged edgy chick thing where they shave like just the one part on the side.
I hate to say it though, Redbeard, this is kind of me a little bit. This is me in real life.
He looks like Brian.
Like I have like a little bit showing right there.
He has,
you know what I mean?
Brian Callen hair with the
plugs. like
hair plug
like these are hair plugs.
Bro, they used to be back here.
No, but man, how awesome is that though?
That's pretty sweet.
And he sent me a Magnum. He always sends me Magnums. He sent me a Magnum.
Could you fit My Buddy in a Magnum?
Like a full?
Like could we bag him up like so?
You want to try it?
Yeah. Should we spit on him first? Or
let's see how greasy it is. Let's see how greasy it is first.
Do we have to grease him to get him in?
No, I mean like the condiments. I don't want to ruin the fucking. I don't want to grease up the fucking doll too much.
Oh, dude, you can just wash him with dish soap. Trust me. If there's one thing I know, it's getting sex grease off of My Buddy doll.
And some candies. Oh, and unicorn onesie. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about the unicorn onesie. Send me a unicorn onesie.
And a mask.
That was on the My Buddy doll because when mine went down, it's
oh yeah, yours had a mask on.
Yeah, like it was very, very thoughtful. Like fucking. So you want to try to fit the My Buddy doll into the Magnum?
I feel like we should strip them down though.
Oh, to save the clothes?
Just because it would be
look
more
better.
Exciting.
I'm gonna have to let you strip it down. I'm gonna have a smoke, and should I have a smoke while you do this? Is that making the scene creepier?
Bring him here. Tilt that camera. Let's.
You want to get the? You want to put background music or anything?
Anything with like a heavy wah pedal? Bam, bam, bam.
Pour some sugar on me. Pour some sugar on me. Put them in the box, please. Pour some sugar on me. Oh shit! No, it's getting too. I can't sing well. Why are you doing that? That is very skin colored. That is not looking right, boy.
Oh shit!
That is very skin colored.
All right.
It's a backwards shirt. These are nice.
All right. Well, I think we're good for now. I don't need to just hang out with them.
Just hang out for a second.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. See, in the edit, you would cut off the lead up and just like, well, why are they putting a fucking child in a fucking condom?
Best would be just the thumbnail of me with a naked My Buddy sitting on my lap telling a story.
I know there's a joke in there. Like, you know what I mean? As far as like having that in the condom is like when you leave the condom in the corner.
There was no unboxing. They're upset that you didn't do an unboxing with all the stuff.
Oh man, it was such a process to get it. Like I thought it was lost in the mail. Like called a few telephone numbers. It was been in St. John for a week. I got it, and I didn't do it. Well, technically, it's kind of an unboxing now. But yes, sorry guys.
Just a couple of grown men playing with a doll on a Friday night. This guy's really confused because he has the volume off. Some guy's trying to donate. I don't know how to help him out, but
yeah, that's okay. See,
we're gonna put my buddy.
I don't even want to kick you in the nuts.
Into a rubber.
Should I get one of my kids?
Dude, you swing this into them dramatically like a cannonball. No, kids have pointy feet, man.
You think?
Rupture my nuts.
Man, my kids have bigger feet than me, dude. Like, I hate to say it. Like, you know, like Peggy Hill?
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Poop. And my kids took her feet. Like my oldest?
Yeah.
Longer feet than mine. My youngest? About the same size as mine. But mine are like caveman feet. They're like the craziest wide. And they're like pyramid. And they're full of hairs.
I've seen your feet.
Full of hairs. And the toenails are long.
It was nasty. Bye.
Mm.
You got a toenail tattoo. All right, somebody says it'd be cool to have your kid kick me in the nuts. Yeah, that's a thing.
I don't know, the kids or me. I don't know.
My buddy.
I don't even. Like a full like.
I'm more interested in stopping him into that rubber right now.
I could biff him towards your nuts like a good fucking velocity.
I'm sure you could.
Like, you know what I mean? Like a good fucking chuck. That could be a thing.
You gonna hold the my buddy or the rubber?
Both of it sounds strange, but let me hold the doll. Let me hold the doll. Let me hold the child.
Pinch the tip and just stuff his head in.
You gotta pinch a tip, like, you know what I mean? You have to pinch a tip.
I think it's gonna work.
The reservoir tip. I'm
pretty sure that my buddy and Ron Jeremy's wiener are about the same size.
No, that's he's the wrong color for the size he is. Like, you know what I mean? He's that BBC.
All right.
You gonna want to go head first?
Oh, definitely head first.
Head first. Let's. Man, this don't even make any sense. This doesn't even make any sense.
Bud. This is where the money's at.
This doesn't even make sense.
So you get the likes.
I guess it was maybe like a puzzle box, like Johnny meant for this to happen. It was a puzzle box. Insert child and condom. Do you want me to hold the neck? I don't even see you right. You unrolling or are you just forcing? Fuck. No, that's a pooch condom. Couldn't take it. Couldn't take the girth. Couldn't take the girth. Man, don't suffocate the child. At this point, you're just being weird.
It started out that way, bro.
Man, I'm gonna have to cut this thing off the neck. It's so slimy. So fun. What? So I'll put it in the corner so that people clean it up when they fucking come work. I had one too. I had an open condom in the corner here because I use it for a video, and it perfectly took a picture of the tool belt that I put it in. Like, you know what I mean? It didn't go unnoticed. It definitely 100% didn't go unnoticed. You gotta retress the child. Let me give his face a wipe at least. He's probably greasy. He's probably full of fucking spermicide.
Do you imagine how good of an ad for Magnums that would have been, though?
Oh, if the fucking thing could take it?
Yeah.
You know what that'd be like? It's like, oh, man, you throw a condom in the corner of the room and the baby just grows up. And the baby's, like, trapped in the condom.
It tries to escape.
Yeah. Yeah. And have you ever done that?
Putting my buddy in a rubber?
No, bust a load in a condom was by yourself. Just for the extra fucking different feeling.
No.
No, you never busted a load in the condoms by yourself?
No.
Man, it's clean. It's pre-lubed. It's nice. It's actually pretty nice. You feel a little dirty and ashamed, and you almost have to explain the condom if fucking. But it's nice. Anyways, don't.
I'm just leaving that one alone, bro.
You put the shirt on backwards though. It's like
right, I did.
It's front shirt. Put the shirt on backwards. All right, let me read a couple of these. Let me see what the a couple of grown men playing with a doll on a Friday night. I'm so confused because that would be cool if one of the kids kicked you in the balls. My buddy looks violated right now. This is how you keep your kids safe during Corona. Just jam them in the fucking Magnum.
Yeah.
Let's hope Mrs. Poop doesn't walk in. Well, one day I was like live streaming. I was carving up that lady log. Mrs. Poop walks in during my live stream, and I'm just fucking making this thing sexy as fucking. Yeah.
Little competition.
She's called Decomposition. Rick 2 dropped a link for me. Oh man, this is not good, dude. You might have to get kicked in the nuts or something in the nuts.
That's all right.
What's going on, boys? Says Papa Herschel. Much love from the ferry tonight. So Papa Herschel works at the ferry and he's watching from the ferry.
Nice. What's up?
Hey man, they have great Wi-Fi on that thing. Like even when you're overseas, I don't know if you call it overseas or you're just crossing the channel.
Is that Liam?
Yeah, your buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey,
yeah. He calls himself Papa Herschel on here, and that's a big thing. There's a lot of Papas.
Lee, not Liam.
Leland.
Lee. Yeah. I'm an idiot. That's my middle name, actually.
Your middle name's Leland?
Yeah, it's my grandfather's first name.
You know, I always liked that name ever since. You ever watched Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah, his
wasn't Leland the coolest one out of all of them?
I literally just said his goofy kid, but yeah, okay. With his little ponytail.
No, he MMA fought one time.
And his size extra small shirt.
He's a small guy, but he MMA fought one time. And he's quick as fuck. Like, yeah. He's got your middle name and you're dissing him?
Man.
You gingers are so odd.
I think he had a crush on his sister.
You gingers are so odd.
He looked at his sister in weird ways whenever they'd hunt crimes together.
You think he had a sister crush?
With their assault paintballs.
What's your feelings about cousins? No one asked this, but they might get it. No, your own. Like, do you see them often? Do you find one pretty? If she was down, would you?
No, and no, and no. I'm not a big family guy. I see like a couple of my cousins like once a year.
That'd be the perfect situation to hook up with one of your cousins because they're like estranged strangers almost at this point.
Yeah, no, still not my gig.
And that's perfectly fine. And that's perfectly 100% normal. And for you guys watching that know what I'm talking about, there you go. Like fucking mystery solved. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's enough fish in the ocean that you shouldn't be fishing cousins.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't fuck your cousins.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's like bro code, but it's blood code. It's a cousin. Like you know what I mean? Like, what you gotta talk about? Like the grandma?
It's like bros before hoes and don't fuck your cousins.
Yeah. No, yeah. Good advice. Good advice.
Unless you're royalty, and you better keep that blood pure.
Oh, Scotty's in the house.
What's up, dude?
Papa Herschel, yep. Memorize that shit. He's talking about the Streamlabs link, so it's not looking good. Your nuts are gonna fucking take a beating. I think. I'm pretty sure.
That's all right. It's out in what? It's one of the party tricks.
Fuck Rob. Nah, that's gold. Scotty, how deep are you? Says Rick 2. I was wondering what Scotty's level is of drunkenness.
Oh, Sloshy Scotty.
Sloshy Scotty.
I don't know. How drunk is he?
I don't know. I'd give him. If I'm just going to be guessing, I would put him at just probably starting, probably at a 4. Probably put him at a 4.
4 out of 10.
Yeah, 4 out of 10. That's where I'm picturing him.
That's all right.
Cousins, this is some Marco talk. There you go. Yes, I'm just closing that issue. Issue.
He fucking shacked up with one of his.
He's never, but I think he has. For you to talk openly like that, you must have one in mind. So I think he has one in mind that he would. So, and don't get me wrong. Like I'm
wickedly against it.
Like, I have good genes. Like, we're beautiful people. Like, you know what I mean? The DuPonts have handsome men. There's handsome women or beautiful women, but no, they're not on the radar. They're not on the radar. Yes. Oh yeah, you look great in that dress, cousin. And then let me not try to sleep with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me just hang out with my family and
play cards,
play crib. Let's play crib or horseshoes instead. Yeah. Let's not get weird and have a weird family reunion where, like,
honestly, that's never been a thing. It's never like I've never been just sitting around. It's like, man, I'd sure like to bang one of my relatives.
One of my first kisses was with a cousin. Picture this setting.
Do I want to though?
That's innocent. It's very innocent. Okay. Kind of. So my dad's cousin, kids, and me. My dad's cousin. So my dad's cousin kids, that would be like, I don't know, what, twice removed, once removed?
What cousin is he?
Just like a first cousin, like they share grandma.
They share a grandma.
Yeah, my dad and his cousin share grandma.
His kid would be, I think, your third cousin.
All right, so this girl, my cousin, was like slightly older than me, like my brother's age. And this is what I love. This is a great part of the story. This is the only great part of the story about me kissing my cousin.
I don't know if there's a great part.
No, there is a great part. There's a very great silver lining. She was older than me, like my brother's age. And we were like road tripping through like fucking Quebec and stuff like that. And I was sharing a back seat with her and my brother. Right. She was in the middle. And guess who did she decide to kiss out of me and my brother, the older brother? And she's like right around his age. She closed mouth pecked me easily 45 minutes out of that drive. Like no tongue, like we're kids, like, you know what I mean? But closed mouths, pecked. We might have like held hands a little bit. You know what I mean? But I just like the fact that she, you know.
Maybe she was like.
She liked the cut of my. No, we're children. We're children, and it was innocent.
I don't know, man.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just.
Weird story.
No, just closed mouth kissing my cousin on the lips.
Yep.
I don't think it's that odd. I don't think it's that odd. Like, if you were put in that same situation, I think it would happen the same. And we're just talking about like some young kid stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Where we would never even touch tongues ever. Like, you know what I mean?
I do.
That's not the point of the game.
I'm still against it. Yeah, no, not my thing.
Hey, I didn't plan this. I just went with it. And I have the memories that last a lifetime. That's all.
And it's my wife. He says. That's how I met my wife.
And she mothered 2 childs. I think we're up here. Like we're up here. You on it? You have to read out loud for it to make sense.
Am I back to work? That's a whole thing. I'm going to be back to work in a way. I'm going to be fucking counting people coming in. Marco wouldn't fuck his cousin. He's just a silly goose. So basically the way I understand is I'm going to be standing at the door asking people like, you got the Rona?
Yeah, let me
have you licked a Mexican or anything?
Whoa.
Do you think you might have the Rona? And then if you don't,
have you left the province?
Sure, something like
that's one of them for sure.
I don't really care. And then they're going to come in and they're going to play the VLTs. And then when they get up and leave, I have to wipe the VLTs down.
Okay.
And absorb the Rona into myself.
Yeah, you take it.
I take the Rona so that Atlantic Lotto can get back to making that bank.
You take it. So
yeah, I'm going to be working, but in a weird sort of way. And I don't like it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
For many reasons, but.
And it is like.
I don't want the Rona.
Why, you're dreaming about it?
No, not even really. It's
you want some cool masks?
I need masks. I need to get some.
My brother's girlfriend, she's been sewing for years. Like, that's her, like, business.
She's making them?
Yeah, she's making them. And man, she could make them cool. Like for a buddy, she did like bandanas, like where the cloth is like straight up like.
I'm looking for some.
Orale, you know what I mean? Cinco familia, bruh.
I think the masks are to make other people feel better more than me, but I'm gonna need one. But I don't fucking know, man. Like, I'm doing all right on this Corona pogey, man. Just fucking hanging out.
No doubt, man. Like,
dude,
like some people are like that Trudeau money is like treating them well.
It ain't bad, man. It ain't bad.
One of my buddies got the Trudeau money, and you know what he said after he got it? He's like, man, this got me out of debt.
You get covered a lot of my shit.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, not only is he surviving, he's striving because it's like.
Because not only is it, mine came like a big chunk at once was the big thing for me.
Oh, so you like.
It was like, bling, and just paying everybody off.
Did you get the rope chain?
No, I'm not into that stuff.
You didn't get a gold rope chain?
No.
That's a standard fucking got some money move.
I got some new combat underwear.
Yeah.
Some military grade combat underwear.
But buy code, hey guys, buy code Redbeard.
Yeah.
For Diamond underwears, and it's got like the fucking nut sack and
Diamond MMA. Just go check out their website. They sell dope shirts too. But Diamond MMA, check them out. Coupon code Redbeard, 10% off.
It's like a Saks, but Saks are garbage. But it does sacks up your like orange and bananas.
It's how we got on the night.
Or your banana and oranges.
In the first place. I do need a TMNT mask. Marlene, I agree. I was looking at a Ninja Turtle rash guard to compete in actually online today.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. What are we at now?
If you ever want some gear made, the brother's girlfriend, she has like a.
This guy's side piece's friend makes the masks custom $10 a piece. I got a sponsorship. Yeah, man, I'm doing all right sponsor wise. I killed it my first fight actually, dude. Like, I did pretty okay. We'll put it that way. I made more in sponsorship money in my MMA debut as an amateur than guys fighting their first fight.
You had people rooting for you. You had people rooting for you, and there was a bunch of like great local businesses that you're affiliated with.
Yeah,
like, and you know what I mean.
Sponsorship's one of the big angles that I took too. Like right now during the Corona, everything's brand building. So like getting sponsorships. I have an even bigger sponsorship that I'm working on with a clothing company that, dude, like I don't want to get into it and I don't want to shoot.
Yeah. No, and don't keep it in your back pocket. Keep it up your sleeve. Keep it up your sleeve.
I'm working on some big stuff and big brand name sponsorship deals to kind of carry me through this Rona stuff. And
so the Fight League Atlantic, like it's almost on a daily basis. They do like
daily podcasts,
daily interviews, great guests. And I've watched not all. I'm not gonna say all of them, but probably about fucking a good 60% easy. Yeah. Good 60% of them.
I miss a few, but I've seen it.
And when you were on there, you shine, dude. I
appreciate that, brother.
You shine,
dude. You know what? And it's cool too, because like just being on a podcast that like a couple episodes later Ben Askren's on.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking cool. Or Chris Leben.
Chris Leben was on, and slight technical difficulties, but the guest achievement was awesome. Shane Corson was on there.
The Tiger King, one that got the armpit off, is going to be on this week coming up.
Oh, yeah? I still don't know if that's a dude or a girl.
Well, I believe what one was born as and what one decides to be are different things.
What do you think she identifies as?
A gentle fella.
She's a gentleman?
I believe so, yeah.
But you think she might have like fucking like made her way to there?
Yeah, she's working on it.
You think so?
Pretty sure.
Man, this world is getting silly.
That was my impression.
Oh man, I heard the ping.
Yeah.
You know what? It would have been more awesome if you were to Mr. Miyagi them with a couple chopsticks or something.
Can't use chopsticks.
Or just like fucking.
I'm no good with them. And I've had to like. My hand's been broken too many times. Like I've had to learn how to write a couple times. The chopsticks are just out of the question. I want to make sure I didn't get any of that funky fucking moth dust on my dope and half though.
Man, dude, I ate a bug one time, and I'm pretty sure it got me high a little bit.
Dude,
I was driving the bike, and then I felt like a slight touch on the lips, like almost like a soft body bug that exploded. And then I went and did this one on my glove,
yeah,
and there's wetness but it wasn't white, so I don't think it was bird shit. Let's say like it could have been bird shit, but there's quite a bit of it.
Bug guts.
My whole mouth was like Coke mouth, super numb, super numb, super numb, super numb. Like it's an untapped resource. Whatever hit my lips that day is an untapped resource. I don't know if we need to like dry up bird shit, do some testing, or like a very light bodied bug.
You're fucked, bud.
I think we're onto something. Like,
does the Tiger King chick take the severed arm to make a penis? I don't know, but I was thinking.
Dude, I met a guy who told me a story about that.
She could do the elbow. If you're into
when I worked out west. When I worked out west, there's a guy that worked at the same resort that I worked at. He was like a fucking elbow guy. Like he lost his hand. He was like an elbow, like a big nub, like a nubber. And he was saying the ladies love it. Like, bow, 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 bow.
Yep.
And I was a younger fella at the time, and I just kind of laughed it off. But being a little older and a little wiser, I'm like,
Dead Poop, can you make the stream public so I can view it later today? When am I fighting again? I don't know, man.
To tell you what, I'll let it linger all day tomorrow, and then I'll take it away. How about that? I'll let it linger all day tomorrow.
The second the Rona lets me, I'm fighting. That's the thing. I was supposed to fight. I had something I was looking at May 30th. That fell through. Now it's literally as soon as someone lets us fight somewhere, I will be there fighting.
Well, they are letting, like you saw the UFC's fighting. It's a matter of logistics.
Well,
and also like money wise, like
there's a better chance of it happening here first than anywhere else in Canada, in my opinion.
As far as the yellow zone, like we all live in a yellow quarantine right now.
Like New Brunswick fighters should be ready to go quicker than fighters anywhere except for BC because they just ignored the.
They're saying what the maximum in a room was like 50 or something like that. Or
I don't fuck with any of that. But
that's what I mean. For a promoter to host a fight, the bulk of their money is like ticket sales. Like for a small promoter to do like an online event, is not really.
FLA is talking about doing online only events, and it would work if it was all amateur.
Yeah.
Because if you have pro fighters, you got to pay them. Then you need guarantees. So you want ticket sales. You can't do a pro fight.
Oh, you're saying because you're amateur, whatever the take is, whatever the take. Yeah, and it's like the tennis. You're doing it for love. Yeah. Like the tennis rule.
Yeah, they don't pay us, so they don't have to. Like ahead of time. They don't have to send me a check for whatever.
Okay. Riddle me this then. Riddle me this. Your pay was going to be next to zero, right? You're doing it out of love.
Legally zero. They can't legally.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say if you get hurt during this fight and you can't go to work, yep. How's that going to pan out?
I'm going to go to work and pretend I'm not hurt.
There's not like a fighter's insurance or something like that.
Not yet. No. If I was in a better spot, I might have sponsors that could cover me. But I pretty catastrophically fucked my knee up grappling. A buddy of mine just grabbed me in a heel hook right quick, popped it. I couldn't walk around my house without I had a length of dowel. I was walking around like Moses in the fucking movie. Like,
okay. You went for a high cane, like a fucking like thou shall not pass. That was your move, a high cane.
Yep. And that's how I got around because I couldn't move. And then when the time came, I would put half a roll of KT tape and a knee brace on and tape. And then I'd put my pants over that, barely fit over, and then I'd go to the bar. And I'd work, and I'd hang out with you and all the guys, and you'd see me fighting drunk dudes and carrying people out.
So what happened? Your knee just got better with your training, or you're just like...
Oh, it's your tendons and your ligaments will heal over time. I tore, would have been an ACL tear, and it just healed up or didn't or whatever, but my leg works now. It's all good. I don't want to get heel hooked again, but.
All right, this is a car update. Let's see the latest car update here. Okay. The rockers are painted. You know how I was saying it's going to look like there's like permanent dirt on it?
Yep.
See how the rockers are this color compared to like the purples and the whatever? You know what I mean? It looks like dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm painting on fake dirt on my car. No, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Looks good, man. This is happening live as we speak.
Yeah, this is going on.
We should have fucking set all this up in Buddy's paint lab and just sat there with this happening in the background.
No. Yeah, like he's my good buddy, and he's probably like listening to it and stuff like that. But he likes to keep his business private. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's other customers' cars and this and that. And
DP is social distancing. I'm not sure that's the case.
Where are we at? Red beer, you fight. Okay. Does the Tiger King chick take the severed arm to make a penis? Did we talk about that? Because you missed it. Yeah, we were talking about. She does.
System.
Whatever she or he is, that nub is going in orifices.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
One or multiple.
Like, yeah.
It doesn't matter once you're with all them tigers whether you're a guy or a girl. As far as I can tell, once you get around that many tigers, it's all fluid. You're all just nature.
I think so. I think it's
Cowboys
like primeval. It's primeval. Like, next thing you know, like, you show up at a tiger farm and it's like Brokeback Mountain.
Okay, so this
is like Brokeback Mountain on the fucking tiger farm.
You watched it, yeah. You watched.
Do you have meth though?
Do I have?
Yeah.
No,
It'd be a lot cooler if you did on a tiger farm.
But, you know what I mean? Dude, one of my favorite fucking things ever is just looking at people now and going, "Well, you ain't that straight hair yet." Dude, that Tiger King though, like, my biggest takeaway from that is everybody going, "Man, you look at them and you'd never think they were gay." And like, the first thing I thought when I looked at all of these shirtless dudes with tiger tattoos and cowboy hats was like, these guys are fiercely gay looking dudes.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, can't believe they're sucking each other off. And it's like,
I think it's their poses. Their poses. Like, if you're doing like shirtless pics with other men, that definitely puts you in a different like atmosphere.
Especially when like two is are just hanging out like this, and then one is like
down low,
like a dog.
Like, I think he even had a leash on.
He might have had a leash on.
You know what I mean?
Cowboy leash.
You get a solo shirtless man in a decent background, possibly with. I thought that was like super too much.
Like, anytime when you get like the behind and the like the prom pose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Man chain, like,
yeah,
cute with their lips out shit.
It is cute. It's like very 90s prom.
I could see it like you're walking up the stairs of the house and it's like, a picture on the wall on the way up to the bathroom. It's just all like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, I'm sure the whole house is plastered.
Brutal lag, apparently.
I have an aunt, like a great aunt, and like my background's French, right? And you know how we do.
Yeah.
Little pervy, right?
Not like fuck your cousin pervy, but
no, never. Yes, I did like closed mouth kiss in the back seat. Yeah, and she chose me over my brother, which is cool as fuck.
Totally different situation.
Yes. But my pervy uncle, that's older, like is actually my mom's uncle and aunt. You know what they had all over, plastered over the whole house? Velvet paintings of naked people all over, and that was like cool for them.
So,
you know what I mean? That was like fucking.
For a little while when I was a young fella, we lived at like, it would have been my mom's family's like fucking homestead or whatever, and like she has this huge family, and I shared a room with my uncle, and the whole thing was those like.
Look how it goes from blue to purple.
You know the crushed velvet blacklight posters?
Yeah.
It was those all over the place, man. And like everything smelled like weed. Like
what was on the blacklight poster? Was it like naked chicks?
Like, no, it was all like trippy shit, like
that's
fucking Grateful Dead posters and shit like that.
See, they seem cool. My aunt and uncle seems like they might lure a child one time. You know what I mean? They had like this basement room,
just full of children.
No, not full of children, but they had this basement room. Yeah, I kid you not, it was like bookcase, wall to ceiling of bookcases of all these like black and white, some were in color, but mainly black and white, erotic cartoons like comic books in like a little novel backs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, they're barbarians, but for some reason they're horseback rescuing like girls with no top, and it was all drawn. It's all like pictures. It's all drawn.
It's like Conan shit.
Some Conan shit with a lot of titties, like an abundance of titties. Like a very abundance of titties. I spend a lot of room in that.
Sound like cool people.
I spend a lot of time in that room.
They sound like legit people.
I'm just gonna go watch TV in the basement, and I would like sneak away to this room and just read all these like little like porno cartoons. Like, you know what I mean? It was great.
Did they have like a really big bed with an abundance of lighting?
Oh man, they had like a straight up like mirrored and ceiling like.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of mirrors.
Paint a picture. I know what's going on. I think in the background. These people knew how to party. She kept
asking my parents to bring down margarine. They had like in Quebec, there's only a white margarine. You couldn't get the yellow.
Can't get that Parquet.
And then my parents would have to bring down these giant tubs of margarine.
Like parties.
Like personally, okay, yes. I thank you for the favor for bringing a little bit of yellow margarine over.
Yeah.
But the quantities were like unrealistic.
Like Costco levels.
Like multiple Costco levels, almost like they could have been like greasing up a child's swimming pool.
Greasing up something.
And just as full of margarine. But I was never there for that. They make good pork spread. That's what I remember with these folks.
Like a pate?
Yeah, like a you put it on toast. It's like a breakfast thing. Cretin. It's like a pork pate you put on toast. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And okay. You put a little mustard on it. That's the way I take it.
So is it like salty or like savory or what's the deal?
Oh man, you want me to describe this cretin? It's like porky.
Is it like
savory? I put it in the savory zone.
Spam that's spreadable?
No. It's way different than spam.
Is it seasoned?
It is very seasoned. Does it
have like a fucking
It's got like a head on it, like, you know, that grease head where it's fatty, where like, let's say in the container, there's that like that white layer at the top, that white crisp layer.
What's those fucking dope ass pork pies you guys are into?
Tortillas?
Yeah, is it that kind of tasted like a cinnamony kind of pork pie?
No. You man, you're a carnivore. You'd like this.
I fuck with tortillas, man.
You're getting the car painted. Yeah, I'm getting the car painted, and it's fucking looking sweet. Like, I'm getting the play-by-play, man, and man, it's looking sweet. It's going from like a dark blue and like a fucking like 5 paint transition into like a gray to purple almost, and then some like gold color changing accents. Like this thing is gonna be like wowzers. Brutal leg.
Maybe you just have shitty internet, Scotty.
He says leg. Might mean lag. Unless he's talking about your leg, because you were talking about your leg, right?
What did I say about my leg?
Dead poop stories of the past are golden. Yes, the old traumatizing stories.
Do you still got that fake leg?
I don't know if I'll get it back in the fire or not. I don't think it's on there. But you know what made the list of stuff that they took away, and I have to like, I had a neck brace for like if you have a broken neck.
Yeah.
Medical gear is worth quite a bit. I wonder how much a fucking brand new neck brace goes for.
I don't know.
And this thing was mint.
A couple of dollars.
Yeah. So dead poop, your car is being painted, but isn't it dead? No. Like I got a perspective on. Well, it's not a perspective. I signed the paperwork because they're doing a custom paint job for me. But I'm buying this new car, this new used car, and hopefully she runs good. But she's gonna be the best looking fucking thing on the block. You know, like it's gonna turn heads.
The dirt is supposed to be there.
Yeah, and they're painting dirt on my car, like it's this whole color fucking fade. They're actually painting dirt on it, like this beige color, and around the wheel wells, it's gonna look like dirt, man. Oof. You don't even understand, guys. Is this the same uncle that sold shoes? Old shoes, yeah. I think you should say that. Like, I'm just curious what fucking kind of story I told about that uncle now.
Man, I can't even keep up.
Cause man, I don't even know what I don't even want to know what I said about that uncle. Where did you get this car? I bought it off a fella I know, and great deal on a 2007 Mazda 3 with low kilometers and a one-of-a-kind paint job. And I'm excited to fucking bring this around. I'm gonna do like, and it has a Bose stereo in it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean. I'm gonna be doing like King Square laps. Like the fucking guys, the car guys, they'll fucking have all their windows down, pump their music, and do fucking laps around fucking King Square here in town.
Press all the uggins.
Yeah, yeah. You catch me doing that.
See rolling.
Yeah. I gotta think of the perfect song.
Informer by Snow.
Informer by Snow. You know, some of your fame. Lick a bum now. Lick a booty now. Something down.
The Crisscross album.
Yeah, make you wanna a little. Daddy Mac will make you.
I missed the bus.
Yeah, and that's something I will never ever do again.
Yeah,
I missed the bus. Yeah, yeah, and that's something I will never do again.
Back in the day, man, I had this buddy. We're still kind of buddies, but you know what I mean. Back in the day, we were tight shit. We used to roll around, and he used to crank Maestro Fresh West.
Was your backbone slide?
Dude, the bass on that?
Yeah.
Will make your backbone slide. It's basic.
My favorite
Billie Jean
bassy song was like this. It was like super like underground Snoop Dogg song. It was a remake of like like it was like My Name Is, but it wasn't. It was like different. It was like a weird remake with a shit ton of bass. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
dude, ever laughed?
Yeah.
That dude had a track on his Whitey Ford album that was like.
I loved that album. That was a great album.
He's still making good stuff, dude. Can I steal one of those bubbly waters?
Yeah.
What's up here, dude?
Man, there's fucking raccoons out here. Legit, just like raccoons climbing around, doing raccoon stuff.
I bet you that kid will kick in nuts. Buzz cut, the green mohawk, and the blue side.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
And these raccoons are making moves.
You hearing them?
Yeah.
I got the little fucking daisy at the ready, dude.
Do you know what you need? My buddy got them Call of Duty fucking night vision goggles.
Yeah.
Just fucking plant them on and hunt fucking raccoons at night.
Man, you're pinging them with one shot. It takes 15 to them, right? So if anything, I'm just giving them a cool story to talk about when they get back home.
50 Cent of groundhogs. He's like,
yeah,
shot 9
because Rat comes back home with a fucking rap album. Yeah.
Well, that's, man, I was looking for ways to kill my groundhog. So my aunt was like, use a BB gun. And I'm like, man, this thing's twice the size of my dog. There's no way a BB's killing this fucking thing.
No, and it would take forever, dude. I killed a groundhog in my basement, and it was the worst thing in the world. Like
you can't even kill a crow with a BB.
You know what I ended up having to do to this thing? Like, I had the BB gun out, and like the freedom was right there. My whole point with the BB gun was like, ping, ping, just run for your life. Like, freedom's right there. Freedom's right there. Started saying, ping, 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 run. And I leave and give him time to and then I come back. He's still like sketching out, like ping, ping, ping. By the end of it, I got all his teeth busted out.
Jesus.
He's all bloody in the face. I'm like, fuck, I gotta fucking end this fucker. So then I took a fucking spade, like a spaded shovel, and I did this move. I did like that, like that. Missed him. I just pinned him down. I just grazed him.
Wounded him.
And then once I had him pinned down, I rebarred him.
That's pretty terrible.
Very unpleasant, dude. Like, that lingered. Like, I can remember that vividly.
Do that to a cat one time.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
Let's see here. What's up? John Williams is in here.
What's up, Judo?
New paint job is on the new ride. Yeah. Okay, as long as you didn't buy it from Marco's dad. No. This is from one of my buddies, and it's gonna have like a brand new 2-year inspection on it, and it's. I've been seeing this car for like a while now. I think it's a great buy, and the paint. The paint is going to be worth. I hate to almost say it. The paint's going to be so nice that if this car breaks down, I'm going to have to put the money into it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like a walk-away car anymore.
Like, you can tell the car when I go strip the paint first. Peel all the paint.
Yeah. Let me take this.
Sophie's bag full of paint.
Sign me up on the laps. Oh, on the King Square laps. Yeah. Is Rob taking a shit? No, he's just.
I'm doing, bro.
Listen to the raccoons. There's a lot of raccoon right here. That could be easily done.
I'm kind of scared of them.
You're scared of raccoons? You don't want a little raccoon about like 8 feet away?
They're pretty fucking intense.
Not these. They're nice.
All right, we'll put.
All right, cool. I like it. Let me find something delicious for them.
Nice stuff, though. I don't need raccoons in my life. They're sketchy as fuck. How you doing, Judo? I'm going to be talking to people at the bar soon. I'll see what I can do about getting some hours, dog. You looking at moving in on their doing your own thing business-wise with the massage therapy? Is that what you're talking about? Starting up your own kind of gig? I'm cool. I'll hit you up.
Man, I got a great selection for these guys. I have old garlic fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is some kind of a cheese dip of some sort, or some kind of a dip.
Yep. And
then some Doritos.
We're calling it raccoon dip.
So I think this milkshake will definitely bring the coons to the yard.
We're going to try and stuff a raccoon into a giant condom.
The Magnum car.
Just trying to force a raccoon. Yeah. We're here for that, Judo. We tried to fit my buddy into a rubber. Didn't work.
Yeah, we popped the rubber.
What's up, you sexy bitches? This message is held for review.
Man, there's like fucking everyone's a moderator. Someone could easily let that message release.
What do we got here? Is there weed in those raccoon treats? No, man.
No, they're just saying that because one time I had like rotten like weed banana bread.
Yeah.
I was gonna feed it to them.
You don't want to get a fucking raccoon high, man. That's next level.
I bet you they're gonna come soon, man. They're gonna fucking. Last time I put a hamburger out here, it took like all about 4 or 5 minutes.
They catch the smell that quick, eh?
Yeah, they're clever.
Well, feel better if I had a stick or something.
You want to hold the gun?
I don't want to shoot one of them.
No, this is easy. Like I shot myself in the foot the other day, just to prove to the fucking poop heads that I wasn't gonna hurt this thing. Put my buddy down. You're not whapping the fucking raccoon.
Myself with a raccoon.
I don't think you should whap yourself with a fucking.
My buddy's jamming. You see his new style? Sleeves rolled up.
He needs a fucking gold chain and a fucking pack of smokes rolled up his sleeve.
Fucking smoking darts and breaking hearts with that
fucking yeah. And then he'd be like, "Here I come again on my own."
Real Tater, you know who that is?
Yeah, that's a fucking Mike Tate. You might have seen him around the fucking Fishing Brew.
It's the fellow that was saying "sup sexy bitches."
He's a ranked lockpicker extraordinaire.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cat I was talking to about video games the other day. Wasn't it on the chat?
Could
Same
be.
Dude?
Could be.
Is he here?
No, that was maybe Coob. Coob was a video game guy, I think. We were talking about Xboxes and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that was Coob. That's a different mic.
Well, at least I tried.
Yeah.
Proves I watched it. You know what I mean? Well.
So how is your new Xbox? Is that like the fucking cat? Pass me my beer if you don't mind.
It's the cat's ass.
Is it the cat's PJs?
Yeah. It's big tits, man. It's potent.
What's the game? What's the game you're playing all the time?
Right now I'm all over the place. Playing some XCOM 2 and Rocksmith and Destiny and Division 2 and tried to get into Red Dead Revolver 2, but it was way too fucking slow.
Too slow? You got the best machine going. How could that be slow?
No, like the game.
Oh, the game? Because it's open world?
Well, just at the start, it leads you along like you're hiding in the mountains and you got to walk through the snow right fucking slow to go rescue a guy. And then you come back and it's like, oh, here's your camp. Judo's playing it. He likes it.
I almost put myself in financial ruins just to play that game. I was like, man, I want to play that game so much.
For Red Dead 2?
Yeah, for Red Dead 2. I'm like, let me get a system or let me get a new computer just to be able to play this game.
Should totally get an Xbox when the pandemic's over. Right now, they're all sold out. Everybody wants to play vids.
I got a few things to deal with. I'll deal with this fire and the new car situation first.
Yeah, it was him I was talking to about games.
Was it?
Yeah, he says. Yeah, he goes, that was me. Deadpool was buzzed. Believe it or not.
Yeah, no, I could be buzzed. I could be buzzed all the time.
I thought it was the same fellow.
Oh, there you go. You nailed it.
Boom.
You nailed it.
Boom. Goes the dynamite.
Great.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Like right now, I upgraded my internet. So now I'm supposed to have.
That's why you like hardlined everything.
I hardlined the Ethernet into the room, and I'm supposed to have like 940 Mbps uploads, but I'm not getting anywhere close to that.
Technically, if you want to see Deadpool on a good production fucking podcast show setting, it's when he's gonna have issues set up.
It'll be when I interview him on mine.
Yeah.
No, so I got everything hardwired.
You seem like you're taking it like.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a full reno in the room. We're getting rid of the couch. We're bringing in 2 leather recliners. We're thinking about a smart end table.
Yeah.
With like a fridge and all that shit going on, and then getting the camera and microphone set up, and then just going hard into it from there. And I'm going to do the Twitch stuff with the gaming. And then, like I said, I'm going to have like a weekly hour edited podcast kind of a thing.
Yeah.
A couple live streams through the week. Do shit with you. Whole deal.
Yeah.
And
your podcast, you're going to go strictly off. You're not going to go live for it. You're just going to go like.
I want to do edited basically all the time, like a produced package.
Yeah. The end result should be produced, but you're just going to like. Almost have like topics and then just chime them off and then mash them all together.
Kind of, and I'm still going to do interviews and stuff too. Like I'm going to earlier in the say I'm going to put it out at the end of the week or at the start of the week or whatever I do. Later on or earlier in the week, I'll do my interviews, and whether I'm doing that in studio or online, I'll live stream those, and those will be the long form, 3-4 hours. People can ask questions, jump in, and then I'll cut that down.
Yeah.
Put that in with the package on the weekly show.
Your wheelhouse could be almost as simple as like, what's that Brandon Schaub one? Below the Belt or something about the belt?
Mm-hmm.
There's enough MMA talk going around with new current MMA stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's a ton of MMA stuff, but at the same time, like,
I like your personality without it. Like, also, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like,
I got a lot of spicy opinions too.
I'd imagine you could.
I like good music.
you could have, like, let's say that Tuesday night, that's for MMA talk, and like the other night.
Well, it's definitely going to be part of it, and that's the big thing with Twitch is like everybody's kind of got a thing, and I can't sit there with my tits out to get tips, but I can chat about what I did that night at the gym and how my training's going, and I want to tie it all together. I have an idea in my head, like I don't know. Are you familiar with like when Kanye West had this huge announcement? He's like, I'm going to change the whole world with this announcement this week.
He says,
and then he came out with it, and it was like basically
go get me down.
A big piece of Bristol board with like all these different ideas. He's like sneakers, dolphins, hats, fucking cassette tapes, and it's like this is what I'm going to do, and it's kind of like that, but that's the brand. It's all coming together. It's all going to feed the fight stuff. The fight stuff's going to feed this stuff.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I want to.
If I can help you at all, I wish I can, and I will.
I'll be
and then eventually, because you didn't do my mistakes this whole time, you're gonna help me afterwards.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna show you how to use like Lightstream for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Like I'm gonna show you how to use like a mix board. And
I'll help you. Help me. I'll help you. Help you.
You help me. Help you. We'll help each other.
Yeah.
Because I'm going deep on like the tech side of things. I want to do everything right when I do it. Like right now, I'm looking at either getting either a high-end tablet or a kind of a low-end laptop, I guess, to do a little bit of editing with and to stream through, because I can stream directly from my Xbox, but I can't do overlays, and you know what I mean? Like I can't go. If I had a laptop running, I could stream through OBS. Back to Twitch and back to Mixer again, but it would have all those things.
See, OBS is awesome. I just don't know it.
Yeah. Well, I plan on using Lightstream, which is like a light version of it, basically for
Lightstream.
Lightstream, yeah, for mobile. It's Streamlabs.
I want to say Rick too, man. I respect him so much on here. He comes up with he's a little bit extremist, but I think it was him. He was saying something about Restream. Restream is like a fucking thing that gets you on multi-platforms or something like that.
Do you guys have a take on the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League? I sure fucking do. Do you?
The Zack Snyder.
The Snyder cut, Justice League?
Does that just came out? I don't know.
Homeboy doesn't even know what's going on. So I'm stoked. I don't know how they did it though, because the Snyder cut wasn't a physical cut. And what's up, Liam? So the Snyder cut wasn't a physical cut. Like it wasn't finished before the studio came in and was like, nah, I can't do that, make it shitty. So they would have had to have gone and done special effects stuff again.
All right, okay, so dull it down a little bit. What the fuck's going on?
Okay, Zack Snyder made the Justice League.
The Justice League, so it got re-edited in an amazing way?
In a shit way. In a shit way. It was supposed to be this whole story about like...
You're talking about the movie that came out?
And I think there was two...
That already came out?
Yeah. So it's...
Okay.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched them. Yeah,
it's kind of a disjointed mess.
It was disappointing.
So like, when Superman comes out and he fights them all a little bit, and then he goes away, but then they're best friends and all of a sudden everything's cool. Not the way it was originally supposed to be. Like Superman was the bad guy.
Okay.
Like he comes back and he doesn't remember shit, and
he got the red kryptonite or whatever.
He's ready to kick the shit out of everybody. Type of shit. So like that whole thing with them, like plus like there was the whole storyline of how Cyborg came to be. Like, do you remember watching the trailers for the Justice League when it showed Cyborg? It'd be like him playing football for the University of Gotham and all this stuff, and like none of that was.
We are talking about this movie that's multiple years old, right? Justice League.
A couple of years old, yeah.
So what's the new take on it? Somebody re-edited it.
They're making and releasing the Snyder cut the way it was meant to be seen.
Okay.
So it's going to be Superman's the bad guy and.
So they already have all this footage. This is all like it's going to be a lot of unreleased footage.
They have all this footage, but at the same time they don't, because they didn't do all the graphic shots. They wouldn't have done all the special effects work.
Oh.
So they would have had to go
back
and redo all
and
that.
Then yes, they have to put some work into it.
Well, I'm pumped for it.
Me too, man. I like everything superhero, and if you tell me they're going to try to make it better, because I thought it was kind of a flop. I thought it was kind of a flop.
It was a total flop. But you know what? Unpopular opinion, I loved fucking Bat Affleck. Old Man Batman was dope. He's my favorite. Old Man Batman.
Don't say it's your favorite, please. You can say it's dope, but please don't say it's your favorite.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You can't be serious. Like you can't be serious. You can't be serious.
Christian Bale in the first one was probably my favorite.
Okay, Christian Bale is like
in the first of the 3 movies.
You didn't like the Joker one?
No, I didn't like the bad voice which came in the second movie.
I guess
they made him talk like this all the time.
Dark Knight was an amazing movie. But yes, you're saying Christian Bale didn't hold his part. He
wasn't the best Batman.
He didn't hold his part in that movie.
Like, and even with Batman versus Superman, there are glimpses, like the parts of that movie that are based off of the Dark Knight Returns storyline.
Yeah.
Like Old Man Batman. Did you ever watch like the cartoon of Dark Knight Returns?
Yeah, when it's like beyond, Batman Beyond.
Superman works for the government, and he's doing missions for Nixon and shit, and Batman's like, fuck this shit, and just like beats him up, and like that whole like, I want you to remember I'm the guy, and he's like, your heart's gonna explode. He's like, fuck off, I don't care. And then, like, he has a heart attack and shit. Like that Batman's the best. Angry Batman's where it's at. Machine Gun Batman, killing people, smashing faces through stuff. That's dope ass Batman. When he just gives up. That whole like life.
See, I don't think I read much of that. Like I read some old Batman, but he wasn't like.
That's where it's at. Old Man Batman.
He didn't turn into like Punisher, and you're almost describing like a Punisher-esque Batman.
Well, what it was is it's this one particular run, and it was 2 graphic novels runs, and it's the Dark Knight Returns, and then there's another one, and it's Bruce Wayne's an old man. Like literal old man, not Batman.
And then Beyond Batman, Damon took his.
Beyond Batman's not involved.
No,
this is a different thing. So this is Batman. He's just old as shit. He hasn't been around forever. He's crippled.
Yeah,
like his body's ruined from doing it. He's like disenfranchised because nothing worked. Like he did all this shit and nothing got better, and the city's horrible and everything. And then like he just says fuck it, and he turns into Batman again.
Yeah,
and he makes all these like robot joints, so his elbow was working.
You took the words out of my mouth. I remember a Batman that had like robot, like artificial legs because his knees were shot and this and that.
And so he comes back and he's just killing people and marking them, man, like straight up because he's sick of everything. And like he kills
Merkin, like Batman kills.
Oh yeah,
I like the sounds of this.
And then Superman's overdoing his thing, and they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck's going on?" Yeah, Batman was gone. Now he's back, and he's like fucking people up. Go do something.
Yeah.
So Superman flies over, and he's like, "What are you doing, Bruce? Like you're an old fucking man. Like chill out, calm down." He's like, "Fuck you, you can't tell me what to do." And he's like, "But the government told you can't do this no more." And he's like,
"The government told you."
Fuck you. And then he comes up with this whole plan where he makes the bat armor, and it's like a mech suit. With, and Superman comes at him, and he like hooks into a power line and like punches him in the face and like jolts the shit out of him and shit. Like he plans it all out and beats the shit out of him. It's awesome.
And this is in the comic. You remember all this from a comic book?
Yeah, and it's like one of my favorite comics of all time. And then so he beats up Superman. Then he has a heart attack.
I'll give you a couple readers to take away tonight.
Superman flew up into space to stop this missile.
Yeah,
that was going on. It was this whole other storyline. Gets hit with the missile. It was dope. So the parts of the Batman versus Superman that were based on that were fucking awesome.
Do you have this book?
No. I lost all my shit.
No, there it goes. Yeah, I'll lend you some, but it would have been cool to be able to like, let me read some.
That's an ex-girlfriend to go. Like, basically, I have a couple graphic novels, and that's it. I got some Preacher. I got some fucking Daredevil.
Yeah.
That's about it. Everything's gone. But Batman is a libertarian. No, he isn't at all. He's a capitalist. You're crazy, John. But I will have you on my podcast. John's like, John from. He fixed my back up for me before the fight. He's a registered massage therapist. He does the cupping. He's black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's like one of the, I'd say, top 5 grapplers.
So what you're saying is like you guys work together, and then like after work's done.
Have you never seen him rub me down at work?
After work's done, he's just gonna like put hands on you and
he rubs me at work sometimes.
Scented candles in the background. I'll
get angry and I'll be angry and I'll be like, fuck you, fuck burn, and he'll be behind me. You. Just doing this one, like shh.
Calms you down.
Shh.
That's
yeah, he's the Redbeard Whisperer.
Man, that's like a scene straight out of Tiger King. The scene straight out of Tiger King. Yeah. And then right after he's done, he's
the Ginger King.
Shoves a piece of meth up your ass. Just a piece of meth up your ass.
One pig nipple. One niblet of pork.
Yes, you deserve this. You deserve it.
This is for you. Put that under your tongue. Libertarians or capitalists? I don't want to get into it, John. Your weird shit.
Yeah, no politics.
Everyone loves taxes. Leave me alone.
No politics. No politics. I don't even know what those words mean, to tell you the truth. Libertarian and capital, but I don't know.
Don't get them going.
I don't even watch TV.
I don't even watch TV. I don't fuck that.
I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch TV.
Smoking meth in heaven. Butt sex. Hashtag Tiger King.
Yeah.
This message is held for review. Yeah, you're allowed to show that one.
That's not touchscreen, dude. You gotta move the fucking. Like, you think my shit's touchscreen?
Touch. No. I just went back in time.
That's not a touchscreen. But you know what though? I figure they could have butted the fucking meth. I'm sure.
Oh, Liam, we're having a meat party, 100%.
That Joe guy's got a bunch of teeth missing.
He's got new teeth.
Yeah, but he had a bunch missing, and you think after like teeth number 6, 7, 8, 9. You start thinking like maybe I shouldn't do meth through the mouth. Let me just put it up my butt.
Just hoop it.
Just hoop it.
I almost got his mouth
like a hookup right up the butt.
I almost got his mouth on my custom mouth guard for my fight.
Oh yeah, that could have been a thing.
Yeah, like you can get them. I don't want one. I was thinking about that afterwards. That wasn't a thing yet.
No.
Never mind. Don't tell anybody. That might be my mouth guard next time.
yeah.
But people will just think it's me. They'll be like, "Hey, he's got 3 teeth," and I'll be like, "Hey, fella."
You find it hard to breathe with the mouth guard in?
I used to, yeah, and the wrong ones you can for sure. But that one, I didn't even take it out between rounds in my fight.
I grind my teeth a lot.
Yep.
And I bought myself one of those fucking grind plates.
Yep. And
it wasn't dentist made.
No,
but it wasn't the cheapest one. Like I actually spent top dollar on this like fucking kit. It's I wouldn't say hard to breathe, but it's very like distracting. Very distracting.
Yeah, it's restrictive. So
very distracting.
There's tips I could give you for sure. One thing I would recommend is if it's for grinding, get one that is formed for your bottom teeth. Because people get the one for the top, and that restricts your breathing like a motherfucker. But you can get one.
Is mine a doubler?
You can get, a double's even worse. You want a thin one, and ideally you get one on the bottom. So
mine's a top. Mine's a top. I think mine's a top.
But my mouth guard's thick. They have levels of like mouth guards, and mine is the thickest they make.
You let's say just out of just to be ready, you train with it in sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just so you know how to breathe with it in.
And leading up to my fight, it was on my exercise bike, like when I was doing strength and conditioning. Like I'll still, if I'm doing my rounds on the heavy bag, I'll put it in for breathing. I always use it rolling.
You ever watch those fucking, like the top 10 videos of MMA because of this? The top 10 head kick videos, the top 10, da-da-da. I forget which one it was, but it was like, Buddy just couldn't keep his mouth guard in.
Like Trion, that just happened to.
I think that was him. Like the fucking ref gave him back his mouth guard. I want to say like fucking 4 or 5 times in the fight.
So what happened?
It was exactly what I mentioned.
It was, yeah. He got a new deal from a sponsor.
He said it wasn't his training mouth guard. It was another mouth guard
with a mouth guard sponsor. I think is what it was. And the first time he used his mouth guard was during the fight. And if they don't fit, they don't stay in at all.
Oh, no doubt, man. Like a fucking improper fit.
This past week, there was a guy that fought down at Fight Island there or whatever. And halfway through, he just handed his teeth to the ref because they were getting knocked out.
Your guys' mouth guard, do you have to do like that fucking boil and the press your teeth in, or is it like a one-size-fits-all almost?
Oh, God, no, you do boil. Like, most people do a custom for fighting. I do a boil and bite.
Like go to a dentist?
I do like a really high-end boil and bite from Damage Control.
Yeah.
I'm looking at doing a custom one just because it's a little bit easier to breathe still. They carve some of the
They can make it a little smaller.
Yeah. But I can't complain about mine. Like Zach fucking smashed me, dude. He flew through the air and fell on his ass, hit me so hard in that fight.
Yeah.
And with that, there's something called damper band technology in it. And there's 3 bands that go through in the bottom, the middle, and the top. And basically what happens is when I get hit in the mouth with that mouth guard, it takes the force and shoves it to my jaw.
It's not a take all, because I remember seeing an MMA fight on this one of these, like, because man, YouTube suggests, like, I don't type search in YouTube a lot. It's like whatever YouTube feeds me, I'll watch. You know what I mean? They feed me a lot of fucking wrestling videos too, WWF and shit. But what the fuck were you talking about?
Something about mouth guards. Not a take all.
No, I forget. I lost that.
You were watching fights that came up.
No, I can't find it if I lose it.
John says, "Buddy got his teeth fixed." Yeah, it's not that hard to get your teeth.
Okay, no, yes, I do remember now. It was a fight, and dude had like his mouth guard in the whole time.
Yeah.
And I think he lost like 3 teeth during this fight.
Yep.
And you know what I mean? It's not a save all. Like, you can still lose your teeth.
Still lose your teeth for sure.
Yeah.
It's mostly to protect against concussions when it comes right.
Because you don't want to like that.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but when you activate your jaw, the neck muscles activate, and your head doesn't shit whip.
Yeah.
So like one of the big problems in fighting is like if you get hit, so everybody's like it's the one you don't see that knocks you out.
Yeah.
And it's because if you see a punch coming, you can brace for it and you brace your neck. And when you get hit, your head stays solid. But if you're not ready and you get hit, you see people do that fucking whack like that.
Okay.
And what happens is your skull's whipping around your brain and hitting your brain on the inside.
Eliminate a myth for us.
Yep.
If I'm gonna get punched in the mouth and I know it's coming, like this is ready for a fight, bro, and we're not in a fucking cage setting.
Yep.
I got no mouth guard.
Yep.
What's my jaw doing? Am I tight jawed? Am I loose jawed? Am I like just clench my teeth and coming at it?
I got a trick.
Like clench my teeth.
I get punched a lot at work, so this is the thing. Normally, I don't like getting hit without a mouth guard, but because of work and security and bars and stuff.
Yeah, you can't be in a bar with a mouth guard. Like, that must be
like
antagonizing. Like, I'm gonna punch you just because you got a fucking mouth guard.
I work with people that'll be like, "Oh, glasses off, mouth guard in." It's like, okay, so now everybody's like, "All right, so we're fucking."
He's on guard.
Guy, right? Like it's like taking your shirt off. It's like you're picking a fight at that point.
I used to hang around with the boys, like the South End boys.
Yeah.
And you know what they would do to a fellow like you? You're a target because you're you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
well, that's
and like, did you ever meet Kevin Cregan? No.
I don't know.
Okay, perfect. I mumbled it. It was perfect fine.
Yeah.
But this guy was like, and he was like a little taller than me, but small. And he would literally pick a fight with the biggest guy in the bar, and he would almost best him every time.
To answer the question right quick, I have a trick that I do now because from years of just clenching my teeth get broken to shit.
Yeah.
I take my tongue and I jam it up.
Okay, behind the tooth.
Behind my top teeth.
Okay.
And push as hard as I can up.
Like this.
Drive it up.
Like this.
While clenching my jaw in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, and that holds everything together. So then,
because you're almost like wishing your tongue's pushing back so you don't fucking get your teeth not pushed back.
And you don't want your tongue in your teeth when things start clacking.
Oh, dude, did I ever tell you about the time I got fucking twacked in Miramichi?
No.
I was like fucking around the Tyson fight, and I was like, I'm fucking Tyson, I'll bite your ear off, and just having a good time with it. And I'm literally like, I left the bar. Somebody took it seriously. Boom. Got me right here. Jello legs. Kind of went half down. Got up a split seconds later. I look at him. My friends are still walking.
Yeah.
Because I was just doing tomfoolery. They didn't expect it. I was like, wow. So I just fucking.
What about your business?
But anyways, fucking these like back teeth.
Very loose.
Yeah, kind of. Like the next day when I tried to, like, let's say eat a sandwich.
Yeah, you don't want to chew on that side.
No, like I was like a soup. I was like let me have that soup. Let me have that soup.
Like that'll happen even grappling, like doing jiu-jitsu and stuff. You'll get that a lot.
Like after the fight, how was your teeth?
My teeth were fine. My forehead was the only thing he hit. He fucked my forehead up. He got one.
He never got you in the teeth zone. He never got you flat mouth.
He got me once in the mouth. But my mouth guard took all of it.
Like, so great.
It was amazing.
Shout out to
Damage Control mouth guards. 100%, man. It saved a lot of trouble for me.
And if you want underwear, Diamond Underwear.
Diamond MMA, Diamond Underwear, bro.
Put your dick and balls in a fucking little Sax cup, even though it's not Sax.
Little hard cup of
And then put a jock strap
on
there.
Code Redbeard, 10% off.
Yeah, 10% off. Redbeard.
So you were saying about people, the whole like, oh, they would love to fight a guy like you. That's so common that down home.
Yeah. Like
when I used to train,
like you're a stranger. Like these guys' point is to fight the biggest motherfucker. Well, that's
in why, here.
And they're not even.
I probably wear my King's hat because most people don't even recognize what this hat is. But the MMA shirt, I wouldn't wear that out to a bar.
Yeah, you're not wearing the Affliction shirt.
No, because then they want to fight you.
Yeah.
And it's like when I was working bars.
You're almost better off in a Ninja Turtle shirt, like kind of diffuse the situation.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, when dudes would come work, I'd always tell them, I'd be like, listen, man, the number one piece of advice I can give you is don't be a tough guy. Yeah. Be a crazy guy if you have to. Because nobody wants to fight a crazy guy. Everybody wants to fight a tough guy.
No, but at the end of the day, though, you're not there to hurt anyone. I've seen you escort people out numerous times from the bar.
Yeah, no, but that's like years.
You're out there just to remove them. Blah, blah, blah.
I got a lot of practice, and I got that shit out of my system. I was an asshole too, though. Like when I was.
Yeah, I used to get them
when
like
I first started, I was bad.
Couple little come with me,
I lost my first bouncing job.
Because to the guys, it almost seems that you choke them out, and the girls, you just pick them up.
Yeah, or punch them in the titty.
You titty punch a girl?
I'll titty punch a chick if I have to. I kicked a chick in the box one time too.
Did you?
Yeah.
They can take those very well though. Like it's not like
all the time. You get them.
It's not like balls.
Nope. There's.
I find they can take them very well.
You get that one, and they all make the same noise. They go. And down they go. You got to get them right on the bone. Though.
I heard a titty punch was hurting too.
Titty punches hurt, but the chick ripped my beard. I've got a titty punch.
That's awesome.
I've been doing this forever, man. So it's like my response is so different from what it used to be, and I used to care. Like, say we were out, I was working, and you were just you were out drinking, and I'm like, oh, you gotta go, and you're like, oh, fuck you, what are you gonna do? I took that to heart. I'm like, oh, I better show this guy what I'm gonna fucking do.
Oh, okay. And like you mean like older you that had a little bit more bravado?
Yeah,
a little bit more piss and vinegar.
I very much cared what people thought.
Oh, no doubt.
I lost my first job at the Halifax Ale House for fighting.
For being too violent?
For being too aggressive.
Too violent?
Was the thing.
Murder was a case
I fought a guy outside of work when I was drinking. Dude bit a chunk out of my armpit, the whole deal. It was big.
Yes, sir. And then after you hurt him, or like that was
I beat the shit out of him and then I got fired.
Oh, that was...
But it was like, and I put my hand through a wall beside a guy's head like 2 weeks before that because he said he was going to slit my throat when I left the bar, and I was like, fuck you. I got pretty angry. And then because of that, though, it was like, yo, you should go work at the Dome. So, like, I worked at the Dome.
You're perfect for the Dome. You're perfect for the Dome.
Like, for a while, my whole gig was like, on my floor, cheers. It was like, I'd get the call. It'd be like, Logan, cheers back. I'd be like, all right. So I'd wander over, and there'd be two door guys and an angry person.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, that guy. And I'd be like, hey, but you got to get the fuck out of here. And they'd be like, listen. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. There, you obviously told them the story. Let's go. And my whole thing was just gooning that guy at the door. Like,
you ever been to the Cosmo in Moncton, or the Ozone, I think it was called, or something like that?
No. And that's where everybody used to go from down home on Easter, because it stayed open on Easter, and down home it didn't.
The security had all the headsets, so everyone was chimed into each other.
Were all headset
I was up on the second level, and I was like, getting drunk and rowdy back then. And I'm slamming my fucking beer down on a fucking pure glass fucking countertop.
Yeah.
Didn't take long. I was like, chop. Pop. Two guys are on me. I'm off my feet. Off my feet, and they brought me down the stairs and fucking turfed me outside. Like, they did like a 3-step leap.
Because I had my guys at Peppers on the boardwalk with headsets on. Everybody's like, oh, fucking, you think you're Secret Service uptown? It's so easy, though. Because like
it's convenient for you guys, though. It kind of makes your job like.
And it wasn't even the obvious stuff. Like, honestly, the biggest reason my guys had those was I always had a click system where, like, you always had your mic here, or you could reach back and grab your radio. But the way it works is like, if I'm dealing with you and shit's looking weird, I'll just start clicking my mic.
Yeah, click, and
then however fast my shit's clicking. Is like, this guy's fucking trouble. Get over here now. He might get me up. Or like, this guy might be.
You know what else would work in a small bar? A whistle.
No. Do you know what did work perfect?
Just a fucking right whistle.
Laser pointers were the shit. We used to use those down home at the ale house.
What, to blind people?
No. So you'd be in the.
What do you mean laser?
You'd be in a packed room, right? All of us had laser pointers.
What?
And I'd be doing my thing. I'd be looking around, and laser would go right across my face like this. And the second the laser hits you, you know which one of the guys hit you. You're like, oh, that's a door.
Oh, that's your signal?
So you look down, or like you'd be sitting there and all of a sudden the laser would be on the wall right beside your head. And you'd look over and your guy'd be like, I need you over here. Or everything was hand signals too. So like quite often you'd get the laser and you'd look down and some guy'd be like, watch this guy over here. And then they'd do this one. And they'd hit the laser and they'd start on the ceiling and then they'd bring it down on top of a guy's head. So in the whole crowded bar, all of a sudden you're looking at the top of a guy's head. He's got a little red dot.
So you guys got a bunch of nonverbal with lasers,
and it was perfect, and it worked so perfect. But the problem,
I could see that working awesome.
Here's the issue:
blinding people.
Yeah, but our friends and door guys are kind of assholes, and we're kind of assholes to each other. And
you know what I thought you were gonna say? I thought you used them in a fight when like if someone got rowdy, just like laser. Like
we would dazzle each other,
laser the eyeballs
so,
right off.
There was one guy in particular, Danimal, the poor guy. Wherever he'd be, we'd be like, bang, and we'd laser him with the fucking laser. When he'd be talking to people, he'd be just like, oh, fucking. So there was one night, everybody kept beaming Danimal, and this Navy guy was like, I'm in the Navy, and you're not allowed to use lasers without everyone in this place having glasses on, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's like,
fresh off a fucking safety course or something.
Like, fuck off, Bob the Builder. And meanwhile, he was legitimately with the Navy, and he went and got it shut down. He got the Department of fucking Health to come in and gave us.
Oh, yeah, geez Louise.
But I had this dope ass. I went and bought like a $30 laser pointer that could like hit the moon and shit. It was dope. Like, and Citadel Hill was right behind our bar.
Yeah.
And that's where the dudes would hang out and like wait for other dudes to come along and do sneaky dude stuff. And I'd fucking laser beam them from like fucking.
It'd be like
half a mile away.
Dude, one of my buddies had a fucking work laser, and we're hitting McDonald's, and we could like literally like hit Fort Howe and
the whole way along, because there's a road along that goes along the top of Citadel Hill, and there's like road signs, and road signs are reflective. And I'd hit the road sign with my laser, and it would just take it from being a little tiny light to a giant red, like spotlight all of a sudden, like glow. So like dudes would be over there doing secret fucking playing flutes and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the red light special would come on, and we'd be all the hee fucking bunch of grown men fucking
planting tulips.
Yeah. I like it. What do we got here? Laser pointers or flick a flashlight when I did event security. Yeah, laser pointers are great. Flicking flashlights is good, but people notice it. Ever get your foot stuck when kicking a chick in the vag?
Yeah.
No.
Man, I dated this one with like huge mud flaps. The most humongous, like let's say you're fucking second basing her, or like you know what I mean, like finger moving.
Yeah.
You're out. You lose your spot. Then you had to deal with these giant mud flaps, and it was so hard to find. It was so hard to fucking.
You could like go down and.
You almost have to like double hand it to get back in, especially when like things are like moist and like she's like loving it.
So
difficult.
John Williams, I forgot you fought Chris colitis. So how long did it take before your teeth got normal after that happened? Before it felt like you could eat again?
I know a few fellas fighting colitis. It's not a good disease.
No, Chris colitis. He was one of the announcers from the fights.
Yeah, intestinal. I know. I just started.
Got them polyps, but for a couple weeks afterwards.
Man, you take that straight shot or a knee to the fucking thing, like you know what I mean? Like all it would take would be that one blow to fucking loosen a tooth, possibly lose, like you know what I mean? Like
I was doing ground and pound
loosey-toothy
right after the fight with one of my training partners, Jesse, and he was hitting me way harder than Zach did during that fight.
Yeah.
And he hit me with a couple on the ground that there was about a week I couldn't chew on one side. I thought something was going to come loose for sure.
Like with what? Like a punch or a knee?
Yeah, ground and pound. So he would have been on top, just like punching in the head.
You guys go that hard? You guys don't go 60%?
Yeah, we do generally.
Well, let's say Zach gave you 100, and you say fucking this guy hit stronger than Zach.
Oh yeah.
So he wasn't pulling back at all. You don't think?
little bit, but not a lot. So we got pretty worked up. So the thing is like,
well, to be in fighting shape, let's say if I pull away, I'm not even getting the same speed. Like it's almost like
you're learning how not to punch.
Yeah. You know what
so
I mean?
The thing is normally like if you're training with somebody, you go light. But if it's a buddy of yours, like Jesse and I train together constantly. I know what he can take. He knows what I can take. He's clipped me.
Would you have a headgear moment at that point, or no? Not at that. No.
The only time I wore headgear was the last like week before my fight, so I didn't get a cut.
But realistically, though, was okay. You're a bouncer, and yes, you've been in a lot of fights and this and that.
Yep.
This is your first MMA fight. Let me cut to the chase.
Yep.
Was part of your training taking the shots and reacting to them?
Not like we're gonna punch you in the face and see what happens.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, not toughen you up, but you know what I mean? Like,
in the course of training, you get hit so much. Like
in a bar fight, you've taken numerous shots to whatever. Let's call it a maximum of 5 per fight.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. In this MMA, were you trained? Like, did they hit you extra more just to take the flinch out of you, take the fucking oof out of you?
There was never like okay, today we're gonna beat the shit out of Rob, or maybe there was, nobody told me, but it's always like we'd have sparring days, and I was the person basically that would always be like, okay, I want you to hit me harder. Like
go more.
Today's gonna be a little more hardcore than.
So did you see yourself easing into that, or were you trying to?
I have 2 partners.
Because that's what I mean. Like, not everyone can take hits. Like, not everyone can take hits.
No, and you can't learn.
And that's what I mean. Like,
you can't learn how to take a punch. And,
that's what I mean.
Basically, I have 2 training partners that I trust enough and train with enough that they fucking
give you a responsible amount.
They
responsible amount.
They know what I can take and they crack.
Okay.
And then Joe Pilmer, you know Joe, Big Joe.
Yeah.
He touches you, and he's still. I'll tell you right now.
I'm pretty sure I tried to wrestle him with my luchador mask one night when he was covering for you.
I've been a sparring partner for a bunch of fighters now. I've been in a fight of my own. I've dabbled in a bunch of martial arts. I've been kicked, punched, you name it. Not if I had to make a list, top 10 times I've been hit the hardest.
Yeah.
9 of those are Joe Pilmer.
Yeah.
And one of them is a little Irish guy off a British submarine.
You did give Joe a lot of respect. When you found out I was razzing him so hard, you're like, you have no idea who you're razzing.
No, I've never taken a punch like that in my life. And like, Joe Pilmer is the reason I don't want to be a heavyweight, because there's dudes like him out there. Because like,
why, he's a heavyweight compared to you?
He was a heavyweight. He fought. Right now on the rankings, I'm ranked 7 and he's ranked 6 in heavyweight.
Okay, so he's
1 above me in the rankings. He's retired, or he'd be way above me. And if they're ever like, you got to fight Joe, I'm like, well, fuck no.
Because I don't know, man. Like,
is Joe on here?
Like, I'm glad it lagged. They probably didn't catch the last part. Thank goodness. Hopefully he's not on here, actually. Because I'm scared of both of you guys. You know what I mean?
Is he on here?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he does watch. I think he subscribed.
He's a good dude.
Like, he definitely subscribed.
No, I honestly, I asked him to be my corner man, and he couldn't because of work stuff. But I consider him a coach. Like, when he speaks, I listen.
Ah, shit, dude. That's Johnny. That's 50.
Yeah, I'll take a whack in the mouth. Just fire one on.
And then another one from Legend Gaming, 15.
Yeah, you can fire one on. Crack me in the ass. I don't care.
Let's make it interesting. I wonder if Mrs. Poop is still up.
Man, just kick me in the nuts.
I don't really feel like kicking you in the nuts. Like, I don't want to be the guy like does a half kick because I'm scared. And I don't want to really hurt you, technically. You want to take a kick to the nuts?
Why not, man? I said I'd do it, and they gave you the money.
All right. Let me kick this guy in the nuts. Well, you're getting the money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're taking the cake. Like, obviously, like.
I'm going to smoke this joint, then you kick me in the nuts.
All right, I'm going to take a piss and grab another beer, then I'll kick you in the nuts. Oh, shit. This is what it's come down to. John Williams, kick his balls.
Oh, let's go with that.
That's what I mean. The money's there. That's his price. I don't know. Figure a way to transfer the money to him, and I'm gonna kick him in the balls here. After I have a piss, he has a smoke. Maybe I'll have a smoke. I'll grab a beer, and I'm gonna kick him in the nuts.
I'm still here. I just have to smoke outside, so I'm just right by the door. I'm terrified of raccoons, so it won't be too far.
You want another bubbly?
Yeah, sure.
Before I kick you in the balls?
Sure. I'll put a cold bubbly on my sack to ease the pain. Man, funny story. Back in the day, there was this chick in a circle close to mine that had I guess like some sort of like life-threatening injury or illness thing going on.
Okay.
And it was a big deal. And like, so one time she was talking about at a party how she'd never kicked somebody in the nuts. I was like, thinking to myself like, oh, this chick's gonna die and never kick somebody in the nuts.
Here's my chance.
I was like, yo, let's go. Kick me in the nuts. And she gave me like 2 or 3. And like, she is still alive. And we're almost in our 40s now. And it's
so like, she like got free kicks in the nuts and she didn't die?
Yeah.
That seems like fucking like a shady move.
Maybe.
That seems like a shady move.
Her fucking illness.
I'm pretty sure I used that move one time with a girl. I was like, oh man, like, oh, this brain tumor is gonna get me. Like, I've never had a BJ before.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's like that grade 12 move, that grade 11 move.
It's a bad look.
Oh, you never heard about me? I'm the dying kid from Sam the Sham. I'm that dying kid from Sam the Sham. Mm-hmm.
It's a bad look.
It was before Instagram, so you just had to like tell people word of mouth you're dying.
So John, I'm sure, is excited about this nut kick thing. He
wants you to get kicked in the nuts.
That's his type of thing.
Let's just see here. Where are we at? Have you been reading this?
Some of it. Where are we at?
I don't know. I'll start up high and let me know if I. Now we're on meat party. Buddy got his teeth fixed after a second MMA fight. Marlene chimed in. Hey, Marlene, how's it going?
Do you know her from the brew?
Marlene.
She comes in and dances. She comes in with her husband, big red bearded fellow.
Marlene. Oh no, that's Jolene.
That is Jolene.
Marlene.
She's good shit.
I don't know. I can't place her.
It's pretty quiet.
Comes in and dances with her big burly husband.
Yep.
No, can't really place her.
Pretty quiet.
Cool. A week or two. Oh, okay, a week or two for the teeth to heal. How does Red know what's happening in Truro after midnight?
Does Red know what happened in Truro after midnight?
No, Red doesn't know what happened. No. It's not my story to tell, really. And I've been around with a couple people that were in there for the story, and the like two of them are pretty tight-lipped, and one of them's a pretty loose-lipped. Like he's told a few details, but they're not my details to tell.
I'm almost scared to know.
Are we real? Yeah, we're real.
Is any of this even real?
Kick his balls. Cool. I'm gonna smoke a bowl, then watch a nut shot. Told you, pitchforks.
Man, I don't have a pitchfork. I have a trap though. I just put a trap out today. Kenny brought it over. We got her all set up. It's the same fucking groundhog I trapped last summer though. But Kenny only.
Oh, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
fucking groundhog trap.
She wants me to kill it with a fucking pitchfork.
Well, I tried it with a spade shovel, and it's not pleasant. Holy shit!
Racket, fucking! I got a bottle of Fanta in here too. I just finished smoking a joint when I went to the store, so I saw a giant pack of Reese's and was like,
"Oh, you're in the mode. You're in the fucking munch mode."
Pretty sure I need those in my life.
Man, if you're a salsa fan, I'm not to brag my own salsa, but pretty good. It's Epicure. It's Epicure spice.
Ground beef situation improving.
Yeah, there's been a ground beef like you don't skip the dishes. You couldn't get ground beef from Wendy's because Wendy's is fucking
ground beef.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they were doing for a while.
Man, fuck skip the dishes. These are little.
Halloween sizes.
Now, you remember when we were kids and they used to be huge?
Yeah, they used to be like.
There's three like big pucks. Fatty fats.
Like hockey pucks almost.
Yeah. What the fuck is up, Reese's, with your little fucking...
Well, they probably realized, man, the portions are too big. They're too you can throw that in the corner right here where I keep all my good stuff. That's where I keep all the gems.
I didn't know there was a beef situation.
Oh, man, there's a big beef situation, dude.
I know there's a webcam situation.
What does that mean?
There are no webcams available.
Oh, to buy?
Mm.
You ever try to Amazon one?
Yeah, I'm all about Amazon. Everything's out of stock because everybody's a pandemic fucking
webcam
podcaster.
Yeah. Man, you want to hear something funny about Tom Green?
He's a fucking beaner.
A few days after this whole thing happened, he was doing like a fucking like an intense like fucking freestyle, calling it like something like start the fire, and then he took it off.
Yeah, you burnt your house down.
Could be involved.
Do you know that if Tom Green
bring the fire
lit your house on fire, that would be the most relevant thing he's done in 15 years?
No, he was on Joe Rogan. He was on Joe Rogan recently.
Talking about how cool 15 years ago was. Straight up.
I did watch most of it, yeah, and it was about that. I was like, remember when
he married Drew Barrymore?
Remember when?
Remember in a movie? Remember that time you fucked a moose and everyone liked it?
Remember when? Remember?
Glenn Humplick?
Yeah. Yeah. Phil Giroux.
Bum. Yeah. No, fuck Tom Green. He's a bit of a washed up goof these days.
No, I'm still a big fan. A big fan.
I used to be.
Oh, well, I used to be. Like, he's a little bit out of style, let's say.
He's past his due date, in my opinion.
He's like out of his style. Like, hashtag Drake. Hashtag Drake would get more than hashtag Tom Green.
He lost me at Freddie Got Fingered. That was just too fucking stupid, man. Like,
no, it wasn't horrible.
He leaned into the stupid too much. Do you know what I did like was Eurotrip?
That was good.
That the one he was in?
Yeah. We were supposed to feed the snake. No, it was a road trip.
Wasn't Euro Trip, it was Road Trip.
Road Trip, yeah. You had to feed the snake and this and that. He was like a weird, like fucking character. And it was decent.
That was a good character.
Mm.
That worked.
That did work. Is Legendary Gaming still in here?
Pretty Good Fingered was not gold, John. You're weird. Phil Guru.
Well, I guess Johnny's in here, and Johnny paid the 50. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna smoke a bowl and watch me get kicked in the nuts. John's gonna watch it because he gets fucking boners when people are hurt. It's his whole deal. I didn't like Freddy Got Fingered. I didn't like that fucking movie.
I was like back then. I was such a Tom Green fan that it's almost like he couldn't do no wrong. And yes, that wasn't a good movie, but it's almost like I took it.
To me,
I took it on the chin.
I was like a underground community cable when he was living in Ottawa, like hipster fan.
Yeah, no, I followed him back then too. Yeah,
Freddy Got Fingered. I was like, fucking sellout because it was all his old jokes, but like redone.
That's what I mean. Like,
it felt like he just sold it.
Felt like he's watching this, but I almost think like if you watch this, then
watch it. How can you watch that, little bitch?
I can't.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
Unless you got a fake account. House burning bitch.
Fuck a puss.
Little baby back bitch.
You didn't block me off YouTube though. You didn't block me off YouTube.
I fell off with Freddy Got Fingered too. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like it just got fucking stale. Like he became a caricature. It's like Jim Carrey when he did the second fucking Ace Ventura. It was just his whole character.
Yeah. He's lucky he recuperated from that because he could have been Ace Ventura forever. Just like
did he though ever recover?
Yeah, he did.
Did he though?
He did. He did.
Did he though?
He did. Like he did 100%.
What was his comeback movie? What was one you can think of where people weren't comparing it to Ace Ventura?
Was it Yes Man?
Was he even in that?
Yeah, it was like God.
He had to say yes to everything.
Yeah,
And then there was the God movie. Those weren't great.
There's the Fun with Dick
Carell.
and Jane. Fun with
Pretty sure Steve
Carell did number 2.
Was terrible.
Steve Carell did number 2.
It's like Adam Sandler. He was in
that. He was in Kick-Ass 2. He was in
Bit Part.
He was in just a great.
Never bounced back.
Just a great thespian.
That was his peak.
Just a great thespian.
That was his peak.
No, he's on the Grinch. Like you can't tell me the Grinch is like.
Grinch was terrible.
No, but it's sold. It's sold. You can't tell me fucking the Grinch don't have like a fucking gazillion views.
Wasn't that Mike Myers?
What the Cat in the Hat one?
Oh no, he was the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
They're fucking both weird and creepy.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, but still, Mike Myers is a fucking dank. That's a guy I can't get behind. He should do a rap battle with him.
Perfect. He typecast himself as Austin Powers. Like
he'd burn your house down for sure.
He's Canadian too.
Do you know what my absolute favorite Mike Myers moment of all time is?
What's that?
When he was standing beside Kanye West, when he was like, George Bush does not care about black people, and he goes, and that was it. That was it. He just goes,
yeah.
Like he wanted to crumple in on himself and roll backwards.
It's almost like, respect.
He's like, I want to do a backward somersault off this set right now, but I'll stop myself. But he was just like,
leave the Kanye West to ruin everything all the time.
Dude, Kanye West is amazing.
I seen this crazy fucking thing where he was like,
he runs a cult in the hills of California.
Who went there? Was it Jimmy Fallon or something like that? Anyways, they're all on a plane with Kanye West and his whole gospel group, and he's like, "Wow, sing a song," and then Kanye West is like, like you know what I mean, doing his thing, and the whole gospel group is like, "Jesus wash, hey now hold me down, Jesus walk with me," and it's like a whole fucking airplane full of like gospel people, and it was like the fucking bomb.
Have you ever heard Brendan Schaub talking about him and his dad coming across Kanye West in the hills of fucking California? They were going out on hikes in the hills, and they got this fucking security guy stepped out of nowhere and was like, "You can't come up here." And they were like, "What do you mean?" And they're like,
"Did they make a cartoon out of that?"
I don't think they did.
It almost sounds like they made a cartoon out of that, like they do with the fucking Joe Rogan podcast every now and then.
All the Jim Carrey movies were the same. One thing I'll say about him is his comedy is unique to him. Yeah, doesn't mean he's good though. I'll give you that. Almost like he was trying to one-up Adam Sandler movies that were coming out at the time. It was cringe, 100%. Yeah, me and this Johnny guy, we're on the same page. And this other John Williams guy, we're on the same page as well.
About Jim Carrey?
And Adam Sandler, it would seem.
Yeah.
Do you know one Jim Carrey movie I did like, but I don't dare watch it again because I think it'll be shit if I watch it twice?
Which one?
Number 23.
Cable Guy?
Number 23. Cable Guy second.
Yeah, Cable Guy was number 23 was fucking dark. Number 23 was dark, and it was like fucking a mind fuck. It was a mind fuck movie.
But I think it was such a tenuous mind fuck that if you watched it the second time, you'd be like, "That's not even a mind fuck. This is just silly."
Yeah, I know the plot. I know the plot almost.
Me, Myself, and Irene was fucking hilarious. I will say that.
He's like you're taking away this guy's legacy, dude. He's had quite a few.
I gave him his legacy.
He's had quite a few.
That's his legacy.
Dumb and Dumbers.
I think he was so much better in Living Color every once in a while.
Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something.
Dude.
Let me show you something. With the teeth? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Let me show you something.
That's the one with the black midget limo driver fucking his wife. Yeah. When he's like, "What about the whale blubber?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm going to show her the whale blubber later." He goes. Me, Myself, and Irene when
yeah. That little black midget driver. Yeah. And all his kids are black.
All of his kids are black. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
Bit too much cheese on the taco.
When he snapped.
Yeah. And he's like, "What's this for? I'm not enough man for you." He's got the dildo. She's like, "That was for you."
He snapped, eh? Like he like flashed some fucking Illuminati signals on a late night TV show. He did like the old like the whole pyramid.
Did you watch it when he did it though?
Yeah.
Pretty clearly a joke.
Is it?
Sounds like something.
Jim Carrey was so fucking high level actor making fucking bazillions that he would be in the Illuminati. So for him, that would be like blasphemy.
So yeah, let's do this nut kick. Let's just get her out of the way.
All right, you want me to kick you in the balls?
Which way do you want? Should I be over here?
Let me point the camera like better, maybe.
Kung Fu snap kick or what?
Let me point the camera better for this fucking Balzac. For this Balzac, I guess.
Should have worn like that.
Well, should I get the kick or should I get your reaction face too? Like, I think that's too much Balzac. Like, I'm showing Balzac. Is that too much? I think that's too. I think that's too much.
My buddy doll.
I think that's too much. I think that's too much Balzac. Let me.
What do you guys think? Johnny Azul, you want Balzac or facial reaction?
Do you want a bit of both? A little Balzac, a little face? Yeah, because it's Johnny's money. I think I got you both right here. So am I aiming for the taint or am I aiming for the Zac? Just underneath. All right, let me do a practice swing. Let me like. What am I doing? Like I'm not like. Should I like? Huh? A little bit like huh? Like a little bit like that, a little more.
Yeah, but not as much toe action.
Well, I was trying to like aim underneath. Like technically, I'm just gonna aim underneath a little bit. Where technically my toe's gonna probably curl up and hit your butt.
Yep.
All right, let me go a little down a little bit. Let me go down a little bit. Let me go up a little bit. Balzac. All right, like a okay.
Excuse me a sec.
Do you want to tuck them? Do you have to tuck them? Do you want to put your hands down your shorts for a sec? Is this it? You ready? No, I got Ty. I clearly got Ty. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It was not a good fucking.
Yep.
Okay. Ready? It ain't for the fucking Zach now, because I got Thigh. I got a fucking bullseye. Ready? Oh! Sorry about that.
That was nuts.
I got nuts.
That was nuts.
Well, technically you failed. Shouldn't you be supposed to take it? Wasn't that the whole point?
I took it. I don't know what happened there. What?
No, I guess you didn't take it. You didn't cry like I would. I guess I would have had a crazy more reaction.
I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
A little bit.
Sorry about that. Legs are shaky. You want a frozen something?
No.
You want a frozen something?
Nah, I'm good.
Well, there you go. Fucking the $50 nut shot, and I didn't feel right doing it. Like
I could feel the top of your shoe.
I definitely I didn't want to miss it, so I made sure like the back of my shoe, like pretty much got you in the asshole, pretty much. So I would get the hanging fruits. I know if I would hit the asshole with my shoe, I would smash the hanging fruits for sure.
So let's pretend this is my nut, front facing here, right? Boom. Except it came under. So
I went deep back.
Right, I went here deep back. Is currently.
Technically, I curled around.
That's where my plums are fucking.
I did get your nuts, and I possibly kicked your taint too, and I apologize for that.
It was mostly just like there was like a. I hit my nuts in my taint. Oh.
Yeah, taint shot.
Yeah.
Taint shot. Patent.
Good thing you played soccer. I know you got a boner, Johnny. That's what you're into. John Williams loves pain. He loves watching people in pain. He got into registered massage therapy stuff so he can like make people hurt and his pants get all tight. Then he's like, oh, it's $100. And then like,
man, I bet you he can make you hurt. Like he probably knows where to do and then like where to like kick in. Like, you know how they say like, where am I? Like
pressure points?
Right on here is like, kick in.
I have a
and
really
then
cool
you like hold the nose. It's like, oh my goodness. And then you do the wrist. You're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm immune to them though.
He probably has more than you though.
I use that Wim Hof method.
What's that?
I don't know. I made that up.
That sounds like the sound people makes when you do it. Like, whoa.
No, there's a guy. They call him the Iceman. It's this fucking Swedish guy that like swims in ice water. Is Wim Hof.
I know exactly who that guy is.
So there's the Wim Hof method.
He's like immune to cold.
Yeah.
And he can like ice walk for days.
I breathe like this, and then I do not feel the cold in my fingers. And then he just jumps in the water, but
doesn't feel the cold.
There's like 4 people have died doing it now. It's like because you have to literally be him for it to work.
Like, I don't know if it's the same guy. I think.
Oh, fuck me.
I think it's a different guy. Oh, you feeling it? So sorry, dude. Sorry,
an aftershock.
Man, I couldn't take it. Like I know how sensitive mine are. Like the wrong boxer pinch could disable me for a moment.
Like, I can take a fear shot in the nuts though.
Like a flick, let's say like
you
a
saw that
flick
one in the
or
fight.
A pinch.
The one I took in the fight broke my
cup.
Yeah,
I saw the picture of it.
Yeah. No, it hurt.
And I was there too. Yeah.
You were? Yeah. It hurt. I'm pretty sure. No, it wasn't the only kick because he
broke the cup.
He tried to kick me in the head a couple times too. Yeah. So.
But okay, that picture you posted, the exact moment he kicked you in the nuts.
Yeah.
You cannot not tell me that his face didn't realize he did it. He almost had an oopsie face.
Yeah.
He had like a definite oopsie face.
No, and I saw that when he did it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, oopsie, like a fucking straight up oopsie face.
So I bought this cup from Thailand. It It was the Venom competition.
And pre-diamond cups.
Pre-diamond.
Pre-diamond cups.
So I had this hard cup with a shell.
Hashtag Red Beat for 10% discount.
Exactly. And when he kicked it, it snapped the outer shell and made it hit the inner part and broke its like shock absorbing quality.
So then you had like, let's say you took that next one, couldn't those pieces like gouge you and have a cut, like a penis cut, like a peen cut? Like a Balzac cut?
It just makes a big clicking noise.
Next thing you know, you got fucking dangling ball sacks from the fucking broken cup.
Dangling ball sack anyway.
Like,
fucking yeah, fucking
the low bearing fruit.
Yeah, a little bit. Just the back of these eggs.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
No. So basically, when he kicks it, if anybody hits me in the crotch now with that cup, it goes click 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 click. I'm looking at your Jeep thing.
Yeah, well, you can't have that cup. If it's broken, you can't have it. Like that.
I wore it.
For what?
But now I got a diamond. And
recycling. Recycling.
This diamond cup is dope. I'm gonna bring it down, and you can kick me in the bird all you want. There's videos online.
Okay, so next time possibly be $5 kicks.
Dude, honestly,
$2 kicks.
I was hoping
free kicks.
You still had the fake lag because I was going to get you to haul off and crack me in the wiener with the fake lag.
Lost it in the fire, bro.
Well, it's a loss.
Lost it in the fire, bro.
It's a loss. What kind of webcam you get?
Logitech. It's like the pro model. Like I had the lesser model, and I was like, nah, I want better.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time picking out a camera.
Are you looking on Amazon like exclusively?
Do I want children? I already got one. That's enough. Do a nut kick? I already did one, bro. You want me to kick him? Is that what's...
No, I'm not taking a nut kick. Yeah, Scott, like
fetish videos.
No, Lingley, go back about what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes and you'll see the nut kick.
Ugh. Brett's wife by his taint, like, what the fuck is that? Oh, she's used to it by now. I get hit in the nuts a lot. Lots of buildup. I did it, bro. I just got booted in the nuts. That's not my fault.
See, yeah, see, just go back 10 minutes, and you'll
skip back a little bit. You'll see it. I took like a champ. Big black and blue mark. Oh yeah, pretty much.
See that's what I like. I've seen people do that. Like take the nut shots. Like fucking like. Oh, Rokasaki, take a nut shot. You go ahead and kick me right now. And they take it. You're still taking the kick. What happens to the swelling? Like you're still. So
those guys that you're watching, actually, do you want to know what their technique is?
No. I saw this at the bar. Like this is like Master Sensei, the fucking jujitsu guy from Lower.
Yeah, fucking Brit.
Yeah, he took a nut shot. He wears a cup like on the regular, and just
every time he leaves the house, he wears a cup. He's a fake piece of shit. Sorry, anybody who believes in his bullshit.
Because I saw him take a nut shot at the bar, so I guess he had a cup, and he planned for it a little bit because he's like a fucking.
So the joke is that he has a little wiener and he doesn't want anybody to find out, so he wears a cup. But yeah, he never leaves the house with a cup on.
That's silly.
It's super silly. But what you're talking about, you'll see. Back in the day, it used to be on like that, like Real TV or fucking like those shows that would
Spike, like Spike TV.
Yeah, Spike would have it, and the guys would be like, "What?" And then some guy would log him in the bird.
You're taking me on the nuts.
So,
and I ran chicken.
There is a technique, and what it is they hoop their nuts. They suck their nuts up inside. They practice so that they go and their balls go up in.
I'm only gonna throw this out there because, well, I guess I don't have to throw a name, but one of my fans out here. He's got like a weird, like, I wouldn't say disconnected nut, but a weird nut where if it does like a weird cartwheel, he can re-cartwheel it around.
I have to do that. I get a torsion testicle, it spins, and then I have
that's what he says. Yeah, he's got a fucking spinny nut.
Like a motherfucker. But he had to get his sewn to the inside of his sack to stop it from happening.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Is that one good for fucking back up? Is that a nut sucker nut?
I don't know.
Or they're all both? Or you don't suck nuts?
I've never sucked a nut.
No?
No. Dude, okay. Funny story. About the ball thing.
The ball sucking up?
Not ball sucking in particular. I got
but you say they go right back up in you for the ones that take the true kicks.
My young fella. We were talking about something one day. and I think we were talking about flexing or muscles or something. He's like, you know, like when I make my wiener breathe. And I was like, oh, shit. And I stopped, and whatever I was doing, I looked at him. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What? And he's like, you know, like when your wiener breathes and your balls breathe. And I was like, okay, this is something that's not going to happen a lot in your life. I'm going to need you to pull down your pants and show me exactly what you're talking about right now. And he's straight up. He goes like this. He goes, ball's gone.
What?
Yeah. He just goes.
I thought you were gonna say your kid had a boner.
Nope.
He sucks his balls back in.
He at least then it's something I told him never to do in front of me again. I was like, cool.
But you asked to see it the first time.
You sure? Yeah, because I needed to know what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah, because you were like a breathing, like a.
Yeah, and he was talking to me like it was something so fucking nonchalant, like I should know exactly what he was talking about. And I was like, all right, you're gonna.
Is he black belt?
He is a purple belt at least.
Purple belt, yeah.
But I told him, I was like, buddy, they might get stuck up there, man. Like I don't know what the fucking return policy is on this. Like,
yeah, I don't think you want to be fucking around with God, where like, if he chooses to drop him, you don't put him back.
But that being said, I think he's like ready for that kung fu nut kick class.
I don't know. Why to train it? Like almost like fucking.
He's like Neo. He didn't even need to learn. He was just like, check this out. There is no spoon. Gone.
I don't know. I don't like none of it. I don't like none of this conversation.
Well, let's move on.
Talk about your fucking
wiener breath. Yeah, exactly. I do practice pulling your nuts into your own body. I don't know. Ask my kid. Or don't. I prefer if you don't. But.
Yeah. The hashtag go find you can find him on Instagram. Yeah, go ask my kid about his nuts.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it's a skill some people have, and some people come across it naturally.
Yeah, I knew a guy in high school. Well, in junior high.
I knew a guy in high school named Dougie Nutsucker, but for a different reason.
Yeah.
So like straight up, and this is why. He sucked a dude's nuts. So I come to school on a Monday.
In your height, yeah.
Everybody's like, bro, boys caught Dougie sucking some dude's nuts at a party. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, buddy went into the room where the coats were. Dougie had some guy's balls in his mouth. Freaked out, took off the whole deal. Yeah. I was like, what? So he's Dougie Nutsucker from now on.
Yeah, and that nickname would linger.
Immediately. So then I went up and I was like, yo, Dougie Nutsucker, I heard you guys had a killer party this weekend. And he goes, it was a hockey thing. And it was like the worst answer that you could have fucking shouted at me ever. And it was just like, oh, okay, cool hockey thing, Dougie Nutsucker. Fucking.
Man, some of those hockey bros were fucking pretty hardcore though.
Rochambeau? Yeah, fuck. Did you watch it, Scott? I took the kick. I'm not double kicking.
I hate when I lose my train of thought.
Get distracted with all this ball talk.
Mm.
Either way, Diamond MMA. Coupon code Redbeard, 10% off.
10% off. You get kind of a jacks.
It's a compressed. They make regular jock straps, but I have what's called.
But it's got like a fucking hammock.
It's a compression short jock strap. It's amazing. Anybody that purchases something using my code on Diamond MMA, I'll let you kick me in the nuts too. Just show me a receipt. Don't just say you bought something.
Most of these guys aren't local. You're like. Oh, okay. No, yeah.
He'll do it.
Him in the nuts.
He'll kick me in the nuts.
I'll kick by proxy.
He'll be the proxy kicker.
Yeah. And I'll get that taint. Again.
I could start doing fetish videos for sure. I checked out the website. That Super Jock looked like it's worth it. I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't had a chance to get kicked in the dick yet because of Corona, but I put it on and it's the tightest fitting, snuggest shit. It won't move. Like it feels like a car part. Like it's so heavy and it's the shit.
I don't know, man. I don't really spend much on underwear, but I know people that do, and they seem to fucking like my underwears are like, what'd you get me this year, Mom?
Fruit of the Loom.
No, she got me the cut square boxers. And Mom, you know that's not me. You know
I'm a boxer brief guy, so I like the compression shorts. Yeah. Compression gear. Once I started training in compression shit, I can't go back now. It's a game changer. It's like chicks with Spanx.
You ever do the tape, the weird tape shit?
KT tape, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I blew my knee out. I lived off that before my fight. I used to wear it a lot.
It on.
Yep, I do my knee up a lot. But yeah, when I blew my ACL, I basically made a knee out of KT tape. It would take a half a roll.
Okay.
Just all done up. Fucking
all tape the fuck up, and then you go train.
Yeah, and even now when I compete, I prefer to wear KT tape just to fucking support.
Yeah.
Because it just feels good. It's great for shoulder injuries. I've had a couple rotator cuff injuries, and you pull it back, just fucking tape it into place. Helps you get back to rolling. Shout out to KT tape. Yeah, when you don't have my son's talents, you need a diamond MMA jock strap.
Yeah.
But you can't breathe your wiener into a safe space.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. The fella in junior high school, he could fart on command, and it was the weirdest thing. You could hear his heart, his asshole breathe. You could hear his asshole go, and then it'd be.
There was, what was it, Jackass? One of the Jackass movies, they brought in a guy who could do that. And they
fart on command?
Shooting blow darts with his bum.
Okay.
And he shot Steve-O with a blow dart out of his butthole.
Okay.
But they were weak. It was like.
Yeah. These guys were weak, but you could hear his ass breathing.
Like you could tell this guy spent so much time on his mom's couch, just like.
Like I had a sleepover at his place, and man, he like.
Fart the alphabet.
He showed off his talent.
Yeah, I wonder how many times he shit himself by mistake.
Oh man, you know how many times I shit myself during this quarantine? I almost like it's almost like because I'm at home based. I'm not going nowhere, and I'm like trusting too many farts too much. I was on the fucking couch, and like I was already having a shitty day. I should have known better, and I just let one rip, and just right off the hop, just a dollop, and I fucking obviously I cut it off right away. But a fucking little silver dollop right in my fucking shorts.
I think the guy on Howard Stern was the same guy they had on Jackass that could fart on command. I think it was the same dude. Like that was his whole.
Well, they can't be that rare. That's only like one like a Hollywood guy that can fart.
No, but imagine like
my school wasn't that big, and we had one.
How many guys do you think?
We barely had a black guy. Like you know what I mean? Like we had one autistic.
But how many guys do you think got an agent? And tried to make a go at it that were like, yo, get me pressed.
Oh, for farting?
Yeah, for farting on command.
For farting?
I think the numbers on that are low.
You ever flip your eye? You ever known that guy that flipped his eyelids?
Yeah, I can do that.
You can?
Yeah.
Currently?
Yeah, it's the worst feeling ever. It happens by mistake. All the time at the gym. When I get punched, all the time my eyelids flip when people punch me in the eye. Oh,
yeah?
I don't like it.
You're weird.
You're weird.
You used to do that? You used to freak people out? Just flip them inside out and just like walk around with, look at me, I'm a.
Yeah. Well, I didn't make that voice. But...
Probably something similar.
Probably
something.
I can flip my eyelids. Fuck yeah, Johnny Azul. Supreme fart talent.
And that seems like a redhead thing. You guys got fucking freaky eyelids anywheres, especially you like
fucking skin. We have like elastic skin.
You're there, but there's some gingerier than you.
No, there's two different types of gingers is what it is.
Because I knew a set of twins down the west side.
Yeah.
And like their eyelids and their eyeballs were almost see-through, like so, almost.
Yeah, there's two types of gingers, and we get grouped in together a lot. There's like the Highlander gingers, like the Viking guys, like us, that are like, yeah, and like you got a buddy.
Yeah,
that fits into our group, and like Marlene Sussman.
Yeah, for
big red beard, be your buddy Ferg. Like
Ferg's a regular big ginger,
big jolly ginger fellas.
Yeah,
that'll split some wood and fucking throw some stuff around. Then there's like allergic to everything.
That looks translucent.
Yeah, bee stings or deadly.
Yeah, almost like a pinch of albinoism.
Yeah.
Like,
they're the weird gingers that are creepy and like pull bugs.
I had a big talk the other night where
they're weird.
I don't trust any albinos just because the movies has like brainwashed me not to.
Wasn't Powder a good guy? Wasn't he a super good guy?
Yeah, but I think like the lightning made him albino.
Yeah, he had lightning powers, that's for sure.
But most of every albino you see in a movie is a fucking
bad guy.
Is a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like society like fucking led me to believe that they're all evil.
Man, I had an albino sidekick named Chowder.
Like I would never buy a fucking car off a fella.
Then you just blew right by that one. You're like, whatever.
Like an albino buddy named Chowder.
Albino sidekick. Yeah, took him under my wing in the dome. Like a picture.
You were hanging around with an albino. You with an albino.
Yeah, and I tried to raise.
That's
money.
A weird duo.
I tried to raise money to convince him to grow his polar bear mustache, and then let me just for a minute jet black, and be an albino with a.
Like a reverse Hogan.
Yeah. So his nickname was Chowder, but I called him the Chad. And I'm literally going to show you a picture of this cat.
Oh, yeah, an albino dude?
He used to snort at people. And dude, there was a whole thing. I had a whole campaign to try and get him hooked up with this mustache. Like I was getting pictures like photoshopped of like, I had a whole website. Like what mustache should the Chad grow? Dude, I'm gonna find you a picture because
was he evil or was he kind-hearted?
The albino rhino, he was a good dude. He was kind-hearted.
You never seen him hit a dog or nothing like that?
No, he was the pale rider.
That's cool. Cause I picture them guys hitting dogs all the time, like probably
no, man,
like trying cats, like fucking unnecessarily shooting squirrels.
He lost his job a couple times for jerking off.
Well, so he has a weirdness to him.
No, he was good shit.
No. He's great. He's great. Side note, it's albino. Let me see a picture. Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
That fella's translucent.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes are blue, obviously.
The most by the book.
His eyes are fucking bright blue.
Security guy I have ever met in my entire life.
That guy's a security guy?
He sure is.
Oh, yeah?
Hardcore. That's how I knew
him. Just show me a picture of an albino dude. Like, very, very white. Very, very translucent.
Yeah, it was
very, very... Man, you guys would be a duo. Would be like... Together?
No, dude, this guy...
Like, you guys are going from, like, fucking shaded spot to shaded spot together.
We took him out because it was a bunch of us going out drinking. And my buddy was like, oh, well, Chad can be my fucking wingman. And if I need to hook up with something, he's into the bigger girls.
He's not your wingman. He's your sunscreen. He's like, Chad, you burning? Then I should go in.
He was famously into the bigger ladies. And he was like, my buddy was like, let's bring him. And if I need a fucking wingman, he can take care of it. Well, literally 7 minutes after we got to the bar, he was gone because he ran into the chick that worked at the fucking McDonald's and took her home.
So he super wingmaned you. He didn't even let you have another one.
We were the wingman. He was gone within 7 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was impressed. Good for him.
That's nice.
One of his quotes back in the day famously was 250, 275, good place to start.
One of my buddies says this all the time. She ain't a lady until she's 180.
There you go. That's one day he goes, I need something big enough I can get in there and throw elbows around.
Oh, dude, man. This one time, there's like this hot little fucking pretty thing.
Mm.
And for some reason, because of my personality got me in there. So anyways, once I'm in there.
So this is me with my mustache on, trying to convince him to grow a mustache like that. So we were taking him around trying to find people with mustaches, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll get a picture with this guy." That was the mustache guy.
Yeah, you get a mustache with you get that mustache.
Yeah, you should get that mustache. Was basically the deal.
You ever been in a hollow puss?
Viking gingers. Yeah, Marlene knows what's up.
You ever been in a very hollow puss before?
Those weird gingers get their penis ground up for shaman potions. Yeah, I believe it. Probably works too. They got dark magic.
I'm pretty sure in Harry Potter they needed it for a recipe.
Isn't his best buddy one of them weird gingers? Harry Granger or whatever the fuck his name is or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of them weak gingers.
Yeah.
Weak-blooded.
Oh.
Probably got asthma.
Allergic to bees.
Oh, yeah.
Allergic to bees for sure.
Not even murder hornets, just normal hornets.
Yeah, just normal bees. Like,
can't take it.
West Nile. Can't take a little West Nile.
Oh, the COVID would do them. I'll be surprised if there's any of those weird gingers left once we all come out of COVID isolation.
Oh yeah, you guys think are like susceptible? I heard the honestly online. I don't know if you should trust online, but I heard the actual opposite. I heard you fellows were like fucking great because it's like a lot of like vitamin D related, and because you guys are allergic to the sun, you guys produce a lot of vitamin D.
Tons of it.
Without the sun.
Well, with less sun.
Yeah. With less sun, yeah. You guys are like.
That's why we're all pale.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it seems like you guys got like you almost have an edge. Like the only time in school where, like, you know what I mean, like. No, you're not the okay. Don't quote me wrong. You're not the fucking cool kid. Don't fucking get it all antsy.
I was one of the cool kids.
You're not the cool kid. You're not the fucking smart kid. You're the surviving kid at this point. You're just a surviving kid just because of your fucking vitamin C fucking situation. Vitamin D.
Come out on top. Gingers are the only people that can handle it.
Like a reverse Hitler. Like a reverse Hitler.
Just bring back all.
Like I'm pretty sure he didn't want you guys.
Just resurrect the Jews. Is that what reverse?
No, like Hitler was all about like the fucking. Like you know. Did I jump to that? So, like he's all about like the fucking like you know what I mean like the blonde hair like maybe a little dark hair like blue eyes like white people like. You're on the radar, like Jew or not. I'm pretty sure you're going in the oven.
Yeah, I still think like in my head, all I'm imagining reverse Hitler doing is just bringing back all the Jews. Just he has like a staff like Gandalf, and he's like, and then like 20 million Jews just come back, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like,
oy vey.
Yeah. Oh, it's an anti-Hitler. Fucking, he's like, hey guys, sorry about all that. He's got like a mustache over here, but none in the middle.
Like a dirty Sanchez.
Just over
like
here,
a
just a Fu Manchu. But nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm the anti-Hitler guys here. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Be nice to each other.
Yeah. Instead of this one, and be like, later, guys.
Where do you want to
or it's this one. Or it's this one.
Where should we go? He's like, I don't know, over there.
Yeah.
Go where you want.
Whatever you do. Like,
you got him.
Yeah. Don't listen to me. Just go do whatever. Just do whatever.
Yeah. Anti-Hitler seems like a good guy.
Yeah, man, I'd like to fucking play ping pong with him.
He seems like a way cooler guy than actual Hitler.
Yeah. But real Hitler, though?
Super charismatic.
He can get lost in that man's eyes.
He could turn a crowd.
He could turn a crowd.
Who was it?
Great speaker. He was a great speaker.
Who was it? Is it Theo Vaughn? Somebody said they're scared that they wouldn't go back in time to try and kill Hitler. Or Bill Burr. Because he's pretty sure if he got back there right before he did it, he'd fucking hit him with those eyes and then just convert him, basically. He'd be like, all right, he's not a bad guy. He's kind of got a couple good points. Like,
yeah, and then he'd tell all the world secrets and change the whole world.
Yep. John Williams says H.
Probably because it doesn't want to write the word Hitler.
I know you're married to a big burly ginger. That's what I said. But not like one of the weird, like allergic to everything gingers. Like,
why, John's married to a female version?
Manly ginger. John is totally married to a giant man ginger. No, he's married. I'm talking about Marlene. John says, oops, now. What's up?
I had a female ginger one time.
Yeah.
And she was weird, dude. Like, she was weird. Like, she wanted me to choke her and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was weird. Like, okay, it's like we're leaving the bar, right? And then she's like, ooh, I don't want to leave with you. I was like, all right, cool. I ain't got to fuck around. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't got time for this.
I ain't got time for that. And then she's like, well, no, I do have time. Just come, kiss on my neck and stuff like that. Then you go for the mouth kiss, and she like does a pull away, and then I was like, all right, well, go fuck yourself then. You know what I mean? So anyway, she's like gets me to walk her home, and then when I walk her home, she's still acting all weird. And then by the end of it, she wanted me like the choker and this and that. And it was a whole weird fucking thing where I wasn't really into that.
I had a girl ask me to pee on her one time, and I put the brakes on that.
I have stage fright for peeing sometimes in the wrong settings. Like, you know what I mean?
If it's on somebody?
Oh, that would be one of those settings where I would have trouble to go.
I accidentally peed on a guy one time.
Like for one time?
He, I got to tell the story before people think it's weird. We were all at a party out in the middle of the woods, and this guy was really hammered. I suppose
if you have to pee on
fell in the river, came back out, lost his glasses, found them, was like, fuck you guys, I'm going home, disappeared. So then like 2 hours later, I had to pee, drinking. I go over and I'm peeing on a tree and it doesn't sound right. And I look down and here's Buddy in a camouflage sleeping bag. And I'm just fucking peeing on him. And drunken me had a choice. I could have fucking, oh, sorry, guy. We're just peed on him. I was like, just peed on him.
Did you make? You didn't even wake him up?
He was asleep, I think. Or he was pretending well.
Slept right through it.
He liked it. He was supposed to be gone. He was camouflaged at night.
I slept through a wild sexual event one time, and it was like, well, I fake slept through a weird sexual event one time.
Just trying to get your uncle to stop, and he.
Yeah.
Figure you played dead long.
Yeah, no, I played just like a bear.
Yeah.
Just play dead.
Play starfish.
And I figured he'd stop just fucking playing with his meal.
He didn't.
Yeah, he
hit me like Grizzly Man. What got left here? I didn't bring near enough weed with me.
I got some hash. You want some hash?
Yeah, I'll throw a little bit of hashish in with my Joanne. One last Joanne.
Let me get this out of your way.
Better. So, John Williams, you still around? What's the deal with massage addicts? Are you guys opening back up or what? Or are you guys still not allowed to touch people at this phase?
And also, what's the deal with airline peanuts? What's the deal? What?
Whatever. All I know is that my buddy cannot fit head first into a fucking Magnum, and I'm kind of disappointed. If we're being honest,
I would have thought that Magnum would have fucking took it.
I 100% thought.
Yeah.
Especially when I got around his head, I was like, "Here we go."
Maybe you're too rugged. Like, how long are your nails? Did you pop it with your nails?
Nails gross me out. I have no nails. I have stubs that should probably be looked at by a medical doctor.
Well, you chew them?
No, I clip them real short.
All right, good. Some people chew their nails. That's weird.
I do if I can't clip them. I will.
Really? Because it bothers you so much?
Yeah, I don't like.
I'll just be bothered. But I won't chew them.
If I can feel any fingernail at all, gotta go. Because they flip back otherwise. I can't. Ugh, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah? Gingers have weak fingernails?
I do. I don't know about other gingers, but my toenails and fingernails are flippy.
Really? Mine are fucking hard as rock, man. I need a grinder to go through them.
I've seen. Mine are flippy.
Really? That's different.
Soft fingernails, hard testicles.
And allergic to the sun.
Oh.
God's a funny fella.
I just dropped my dope. Like a dum-dum. Going back in a few weeks, June 1st. Okay. So I think it'd be kind of cool.
Oh, man, I missed the car update.
It'd be cool if you managed to get something opened up on your own. That'd be a good way to go about shit. You can sponsor me and give me free back rubs. Be my back rub sugar daddy. This guy's staying up all night painting your car?
Yeah, bro. See how they painted on the dirt? They made it look dirty.
Why though? Because it's always gonna look dirty now.
That's awesome. I love it, man. That's my style.
And you tell people, be like, "Oh, let's paint it on." They'll be like, "Why though? You could just had a dirty car."
I'm saying I love it, dude. That's my style, like fucking original. My car's painted dirty. Like who does that? Who paints a car to be dirty, like permanently? This guy.
Man,
I'm pissed. Look, there's a fucking beautiful paint job, fucking multicolored.
Dirt.
And paint some dirt on it.
I'd put a little bit of glue and sprinkle some real dirt.
Does it glue it
It
on?
would be Gagster, just sprinkle some dirt on it.
Does it glue it on?
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you, man, if you're ever looking to get your back fixed up, John's a good guy to go see, man. Powerful hands. Comforting.
Hey, John, have you ever come across a fucking fatty tumor? And if so, what do you do with that? Do you fucking just leave them alone, work around them, or whatever?
I got one of them on my leg.
I got one on my spine. It's like a fair size. The doctor said like to remove it just because the muscle kind of worked around it, like grew around it.
Yeah.
Would be way more trouble than it is. And I don't know.
Mine's right there on my fucking leg.
Yeah, I have one on my ribs too. Oh, I see it.
You see it when I flex?
Yeah, it's just a little fucking.
Yeah. I was told I got it from doing lag presses, but I don't know.
I heard it's like a dog. You get like little deposits.
I was gonna say that's the shittiest dog ever. It just sits there.
You know, you ever pet a dog and it has a bunch of lumps on it sometimes?
Yeah, my dog's got a lump on it.
That's cute.
On his back, but it's like a wart. Because he's a hyper inbred fucking Boston Terrier.
That's what I mean. Like it's.
I suppose.
Yeah, you're fucking. Just smoking in my house.
Yeah, you were beside me though.
I know. I was letting it slide. I was, I'll let you be uncareful and me be careful. Like, what I mean? It's almost like.
These raccoons had
no both. No, I think the sound got through.
I think we could have flashed a light at it, whatever I heard, but I got it.
They're timid. They're timid.
Fuck me.
Holy shit.
You got the Rona now, bro.
That was powerful. Do I have any on my face?
Undoubtedly.
Like
there's spackle.
You ever sneeze before you brush your teeth, like fucking straight up like morning breath?
And then you catch morning mist?
Yeah, you're like, you know what I mean? Like,
you're like this.
Man,
like sniffing your pillow.
Yeah, like the fucking. Sometimes I'll sneeze in like it's all like it's a big place, but it's a lot of small rooms. Or like sneeze in a room, and the wife comes in. She's like, "Did you sneeze?" Like she knows, like she recognizes my brand of sneeze. Like, you know what I mean? And that's not a good sign.
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
Not ideal. All right. Super disappointing anybody here. Oh, here we go. They're talking about our fatty tumors.
Fatty lipoma, I think they're called.
There's sometimes adipose tissue will kind of form a big lump. I work around it. Johnny Azul says, I have 2 fatty tumors on my back, and I just tell them a sore to work around them. Never had a problem. Subcutaneous benign lymphomas. Or lipoma.
Yeah, like a fatty, it's like a lymphoma. Yeah, like a fatty lymphoma or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one in my leg.
No, I just wondering, like, from like a John point of view, where he like massages and shit.
Well, he just said he works around them.
Yeah, works around them. Like he wouldn't like fucking fuck around with them and break them apart and make them disappear. Is that a thing? Is that what a massage?
No, I don't think you try and pop it.
Like popping a big zit.
Yeah, says I've seen it a few times. So was it last time he had the boils? They get fixed up or what?
Let me book an acupuncture person.
Yeah, I don't think he does acupuncture. The cupping was dope though. I'd recommend that.
And him too, and just pop that big old fucking thing.
I'd recommend the cupping for sure.
The wife gets cupping all the time.
It's nice.
Mm.
It's funny in the weigh-ins you can see little fucking circles on my back.
Yeah. She from work, like, you know what I mean, like being a sitting, she takes advantage of all her massages. Like, you know what I mean, her medical plan's like pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And she takes advantage of, like, she doesn't take advantage. She uses it, like, cause she's.
Yeah, she's not like a fucking. One of them ones you see the ads about now, like fucking faking a medical claim is just like robbing a bank.
No, it's not faking.
Did you ever see those ads?
She has an allowance. Yeah.
They're leading the guy out of the fucking office, and it's like, you were an awesome fucking employee. then you stole fucking dental fucking services.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Cupping is so good. Yeah, it is. It's amazing. I'll be getting it done before my next fight for sure. The way it loosened up my back, got my shoulders moving and shit. I love it.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's super nice. Super duper nice. It's like.
Is it a painful process in the process? Because man, it's grabbing a lot of skin. Like
I'm
a lot
pretty
of
good with pain, so it's hard
to
to say. But like, basically, what it felt like is that. Okay, you know how normally when you get a massage, somebody's pushing on your muscles. Yeah. This was like somebody massaging.
I love hickeys.
Pulling on your muscles.
I love hickeys. Is it sexual? I love hickeys.
He made it sexual, but it's because his pants were off. I thought it was weird at first.
Because man, you ever have a hickey on your neck from a cute little fucking girl?
He left a hickey on me for sure.
On your back?
Okay.
No, I don't know. It could be a great feeling.
He says it depends on the person. I think he was talking about the pain, not the hickeys. But he's like, shrub. He doesn't want me telling his stories.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be like if a cute lady were like whispering in my ear while she was like putting the cups on my back.
Yeah,
it might be nice. But John coming in being like, "All right, dead poop, just fucking, I got fucking 10 puts of cup to put on." It's like there's no
it's funny. He was actually very professional and soothing.
There's no scented candles.
He's got that
no, like music in the background.
Oh, it was chill as fuck. It was a nice little chill atmosphere, man. The room was nice.
Oils?
Dude, he had a holster.
Oils?
An oil holster.
Did he? Like a tool belt? Like a little tool of trades?
I'm imagining that, one of the two. But it was sexy. It was very sexual.
Okay, riddle me this. Did he go gloves or gloveless?
I can't remember. I think he went raw dog.
Because, man, he could easily put on gloves and he'd be like, I didn't even touch you.
No, I think he barebacked me, for sure.
Because he wanted that connection.
Did you go bareback with your back rubs or what? Pretty sure, yeah. You weren't wearing gloves.
No, you want that. It's a connection, too, right?
Oh, I felt the connection.
Is he talking to you positive when he does it? Like, is he like part of your fight camp where he's like touching you real deep and like de-stressing you, and he's like, you got this.
Something like that.
This. Like positive talk, like positive reinforcements.
Quit crying, stuff like that. Like it's only 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Prostate's fine.
Yeah.
Prostate's fine.
Healthy prostate. Thought it was weird that those 2 services came together, but he says that's how fighters do it.
How old are you?
38. Just turned.
Okay, so yeah, we're right around the same age. When are you planning on getting the fingers up your butt for the prostate? Like 40 when they say?
For specifically that reason?
Yeah. Like 40? Is it 40 of the time?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to start around 35.
35? Why? You've had it before?
Not from a doctor.
Don't, man. That's a big open door, dude. Like, that's a big open door, dude.
That's what she said. He's never heard of gloves in a massage. John says, yeah, except now with COVID, he'll wear gloves if he's got a cut. Colonoscopy after age 40. Not a colonoscopy. Fucking like give it a poke, the prostate check.
The prostate check. No, I was just thinking like, I don't know, like, just put on gloves for a massage. I thought that could be a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Keep your hands clean.
Feel really gross.
I
feel weird.
Well, it'd probably be different.
Be like wearing bread bags in your boots.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
You can turn regular shoes into rubber boots with a good, decent bread bag or two.
Yeah, or a Sobeys bag, but those days are done.
Yeah. No, that was a fucking bomb dig. What bread bags were good for was fucking the lungs.
Oh, yeah, with a 2-liter pop bottle?
Yeah, when you made the fucking weed lung.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
You want another bubbly or you want some fucking salsa?
Just a handful of salsa?
Well, there's chips to go with it.
Yeah, I'll take some salsa. I'll take a bubbly too, fuck it. Living large. An industrial sized bag of fucking Reese's will come in handy too. Wearing gloves and a mask, that's gonna be weird, man. Like, I don't know. Doesn't even really make sense at this point. Yeah, you better go bareback with me, John. I'm not fucking around with that. Gloves and mask shit. Pretty sure we're gonna have to wear a mask at the bar. Working the door, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to. I'm not looking forward to it, but I think that's probably the way it's gonna go. Same, we're probably gonna have to wear fucking masks at the bar.
Oh, while you're working?
I imagine, yeah.
I went to the pub down under just the other day, and man, that place was like, it was like 2019, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, fucking, there's people sitting at the bar. There was like, they're serving food. We were having drinks.
Oh, they don't care.
But the servers themselves, they had masks on. Like staff, I guess. But you know, like they're under their noses a lot of the times. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it was for what?
Yeah, it was for like whatever the people wanted.
That's tasty.
That's Epicure spice, and then just whatever it said to put in it, like tomatoes and onions and shit.
How do you get them fucking diced up like that? Use a food processor?
I have this thing where it's like a multi-blade thing, and it's got a top. You just go.
That's good.
Yeah, dude. Like, you know what I mean? If you like fresh salsa, man, Epicure.
You were telling me about that before.
Oh, I wonder if this is a nut shot. Man, dude, I ate a bug one time, and I'm pretty sure it got me high a little bit. No, it's not good with the bug. Yeah. Somebody clipped a video already and put it on Discord. I thought it was like maybe a clip video of the nut shot. What did I do with? Oh, here it is. A
little heat to it.
A little bit. It's all from the Epicure spice. Like literally, like I dice up the tomatoes, the onions, a little splash of lemon, cilantro, and then like 2 tablespoons of the fucking spice that it says to put in it. Bazinga.
Good.
You know what it reminds me of? Remember when you used to go to like Mexicali Rosas?
Yep. They'd bring out the chips and the salsa.
The chip and the salsa. Like, you don't even have to fucking order a thing.
Yeah.
And the chips and the salsa. And the chips were actually warm.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of salsa. That's the same kind of salsa to me, I find.
That's good. Thanks, bro.
It's a pyramid scheme, though.
Hold that, buddy.
It's a pyramid scheme.
I'm going to start selling fucking salsa now, too?
No, the sister-in-law, she sells...
The Epicure spice?
No, she sells fucking Arbonne. You ever hear of Arbonne?
Yeah, and that makeup?
No, dude. Arbonne is like fucking, there's like protein fucking powders, there's like fucking...
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, and there's like fucking...
Skinny shakes.
In the morning, let's say if you want like zesty fucking caffeinated water, there's like these little fucking little sleeves you put in your water and it carbonates it up.
I do know this stuff.
Anyways, a sister-in-law, she's fucking deep pyramid in this. The wife's hooked. And anyways, we got this crazy Epicure fucking...
Is that where you're getting the spice from?
Well, no, this was like a gift or something. This Epicure. Well, it's from Epicure, but this was like a gift. Like, I didn't order from no one, but it was just like a fucking... I think from the pyramid scheme.
A little bit of swelling, I think.
The nutsack a little bit. You want some coal to put on there?
No, I'm man it out.
Is Rob shrooming tonight? No, he's not.
I'm just weird.
He's on the bubbly. It might be different in California. Here in New Brunswick, Canada, that's our rules and guidelines. Oh wait, massage here in California are crazy expensive. I'm gonna have to think twice before shelling out beans for a glove massage.
They're not like cheap here.
COVID weird mask greens. I hear you, John. We're still ways away from massage parlors reopening. Yeah, see that's gonna be a ways away, I think.
Well, it's the same as jiu-jitsu. It's gonna be one of the last things because it's everybody fucking rubbing on each other.
I'm just going with the flow now. Strange times with that Rona. Yeah. It is. Like, who knows?
Hey, John, you want to fucking one-on-one secret train with me? I'm doing one-on-one training from now on. I got a spot. Anybody got a problem with it, they can come find me. Or
yeah.
Or fight us or whatever you want to do.
If you don't like my fighting, come fight me.
Yeah. If you don't like us fighting in public, come fight as well.
You want to know a funny fact? You know what Eatman would love to do with you one of these days? He said he would love to train with you one of these days and then like wrestle around a little bit too.
Yeah, he's a judo guy, right?
Not really. He
did the chokehold in the video though?
Yes. Eatman has always been wrestling, and he like picks up stuff from people who have done judo and jiu-jitsu and learns a little trick, and he's always like trying to trip you up.
Yeah.
And
I'll wrestle with anybody.
Not from what he was saying, it wasn't just a wrestle. He doesn't want to wrestle you. He'd like to hang out and like fucking go through your fucking like your regime or something like that.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well, I'm going to start, actually, that's something that's new, is I'm going to be doing private lessons. People are getting a hold of me. They want me to train them.
I don't think he wants to do a private lesson, but I think he wants to do it one time.
Yeah.
Like whatever you would do, like on a Tuesday, if he's got the Tuesday off, you'd almost want to go through it. Like, you know what I mean? And then wrestle you a little bit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm honestly like one of the most open fighter / like combat sports guys you're going to find. Like, I'll train with just about anybody. I'll fucking train. I'll wrestle and put it on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not one of these guys that's like everything's top secret and off to the side. Like, one of my big things getting into fighting was like to be the guy that anybody can ask, like, so what's the story with this? And I'll be like, oh, blah blah blah, because it's
there's
fighting's not normal. Like, most people don't know about it. People have a lot of ideas what they think kind of goes on.
Yeah.
But it's not normal. And like, even me going into it, there was a million things where I was like, oh, cool. Like, this is what it's like. Or this is what people are up to. And just little shit where like.
All right. Well, so spoil the tea. Like, to spill the tea. Like, what was the weirdest like fish out of water moment? Let's say that you caught you off guard.
I wouldn't even know. There's been a time, especially where I switched gyms and stuff.
Like, it's more of a gym thing than the fight night itself.
Oh, for the fight itself, man, I don't know, man. That
there wasn't anything that was like, oh, this is different. Like, just
felt like so much like a fight.
Yeah,
it was weird. That was what was weird about that. Was I expected it to be a whole other thing. Like, I thought it was going to be this weird, stressful, fucking everything's scary.
You didn't think you had the ring. You didn't think you had the ring jitters at all. Is what you're saying?
I did, and I think until he punched me in the face.
Yeah, and then that fucking
like even on the playback, like watching the pay-per-view, the first time he clips me, like I look at him and I get a big fucking smile on my face.
Yeah.
And like I think he thought it was me trying to fuck with him. Like
that's almost like you're like fucking trained all your life that as a bouncer or as a person and as a big fella, until you get hit the first time, it's almost like free game. Like
yeah, anything could happen.
Like no, as I mean, like you're big enough that I'm sure in a fighting situation, you would take the first shot before it's okay. Now it's go time. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I let people clap me.
Like first. I don't think you would cheap shot me before I hit you.
Never, no.
And you would let me hit you if it got that serious, and then I would be in a hurt of pain because game on. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
No, that's my dentist hates me because I block a lot of punches with my mouth in order to let.
Just the justification for you to be able to hit a fella back. The justification to hit a fella back.
I still don't hit people a lot. Like
you choke. I choke a lot. You choke a lot. You choke a lot. I've seen choke a lot.
Choke a lot. But I've hit one guy in the last 10 years, and it's. I was telling you when I blew my knee. Yeah. I was working one night and I had a guy charge at me, and it was literally like, do I try and pretend that my knee's not hurt and wrestle with this guy?
Oh man, you know what I'm picturing right now?
Or do I punch him in the mouth?
I'm picturing Bull. Like punch out that 1, 2, 3, and he's coming at you, and you got that one chance to just hit him and just be done with it.
Well, it was kind of fun. I think you were there. I think you saw it afterwards, but it was a pretty big guy. He was being weird. And he came charging at me because I could tell he was just being fucking weird. And I grabbed him and threw him out with the choke first. And I was standing like this, and this was
the whole weird charging part is sounding familiar.
And I was standing there, and I'm like, dude, you got to chill the fuck out. And he came flying at me.
Yeah.
And I was standing with my back to the door, and it was literally just like he came charging, and I went snap leg kick, whack, right in the fucking mouth. And he just kind of, and then we went at it again.
He took it?
Because it wasn't like I didn't crack him. It was like a get the fuck back kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But even then, I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. And then he came at me, and I threw him down, and it was funny because I got on top of him, and I was holding him down. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you!" Blah, blah, blah. So finally,
and this is inside or
outside, right in front of the door.
Okay. So that's perfect.
So finally, I just said, I was like, looked at one of the guys. I was like, "Call the fucking cops, man!" I'm like, I can't let this guy go. Every time I let him go, he's gonna attack me.
Yeah.
So the cops show up, and I'm holding him down. He's freaking the fuck out, and I'm like, "Buddy, calm the fuck down, whatever." And the cops, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, you got him." They're like, "Yep." So I let go. And it took 3 cops like 5 minutes solid trying to get this guy under control, trying to hold him down. And I was like, do you want me to like cuff him right quick for you? And the cops like, get out of here.
There's some shitty situations at the bar that you have no control that happens outside that, oh my goodness, that I don't know. Sometimes like one time I wish you were there a little sooner was, remember when Stiff Cock Pete got knocked out?
Yep. So
that was totally unprovoked. That was totally just,
that's the problem,
idiocracy.
Because and then those guys were dickheads.
Oh man, they're totally they picked on like the most harmless person in the whole place.
The fact that no one out there knew it was about to happen made me feel a bit better, because
it was totally out of nowhere. It was like dude was fighting with Buddy, and they had a fucking thing, and that was totally like,
let them do it. That was our
no. The young kid was still a dick. Was the aggressor. Dude didn't want no part with it. Dude was like, well, I don't want no part with it.
No, but I remember that going down. But
then afterwards, he just went over and fucking Stiff Cock Pete just fucking took one right in the ear just from behind, and then he took off. And Pete just went like, boom, like pendulum head first.
Outside in the parking lot's the hardest, because legally, if we do anything, we're fucked.
Yeah, because your thing is to defend the people legally, inside, and that's about it.
If we don't do anything, we're fucked. So
you weren't in the wrong there, but technically, if you were there, it might not have happened.
Normally, when people get like that guy was,
but that happened so quick. That happened so quick.
We'll let them burn themselves out, the young fellas, if they want to fight.
Yeah,
just go fuck off. And we're not gonna go.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's 2 dudes chirping, and if you get in the middle and you're like fucking, it'll just keep going.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, yeah, fucking fight and fuck off, they'll usually just get in the car and leave.
Old Johnny Johnson. Do you know what I mean?
Jean jacket Johnny.
I don't think he has a jean jacket. He always wears like Boston sometimes. I think he's banned. He's banned. No, he's a little tall. Anyways, me and him had beef for a while, and like it was down at Murray's. I was like, fuck God. And I fucking grabbed him against it, and the fucking Stacy's like, you're both barred, and it was a whole big fucking shit show, and I was barred for that fucking
Stiff Cock Pete.
Yes, it was Stiff Cock Pete.
Stiff Cock Pete is a pretty good nickname. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, that is his nickname. Like fucking, that's what fucking Old fucking Fergie boy calls him.
Fucking stiff cock Pete.
Stiff cock.
Is that why he walks like that?
I don't know. That's his nickname. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even make it up. That's his like true nickname. Oh, Stiff Cock Pete. I was telling him, oh, fucking Stiff Cock Pete. God, fucking, that's fucking so and so's dad. Like,
yeah,
fucking,
it was brutal.
Yeah.
Fart fire video. Is that your stunt, bud? You guys went on a different. You guys are on.
No, I do have a fart video like in the works. Who said something? Where are we at here? Eatman is my stunt butt for the fart video. Yes, correct. Okay, this is my theory. This is my pure theory, and I don't have a fucking camera ready butt.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like filming a butt scene, my butt's not the butt.
It's not the butt you want.
It's not the butt I want. So picture a minus fucking 20, 30 degree weather, right? And I've tried it before on like closed. A minus 30 weather, you let out a fart, you almost think you would get that.
You can see your breath.
See your breath, right?
Yep.
Through the jeans, you don't see it. But
sometimes you do.
I want to see that bare butt. That bare butt. I want a video of a bare butt minus 30 fart that does like the fucking steamy breath move, like where the whole fart fucking breathes. Why? You have videos of it? You fucking record your farts in the wintertime all the time? Oh, look, there's a coon right there.
What's up, two dogs?
Took the fucking garlic fingers.
We took him and fucking left the chips.
No, he gonna be back.
Oh shit, he's right there. He didn't go nowhere.
He gonna be back. Oh, you still on the steps?
He's right behind that post glaring at me.
I think like
I'm pretty sure he's making growling noises. Oh no, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's that.
I thought it was a bird.
I guess I could turn on this fucking light right here. I have this one.
Is that the one that shoots sparks?
No, this is different. Like that. I lost that in the fire. I lost a spark one in the fire. Is that more lighter?
I think it's just giving them a bigger shadow to hide in.
Man, I'm gonna get close. I love these fuckers.
Man, I'm gonna let you in between. I don't trust rodents.
Rodents. What is this yours?
Mm-hmm.
Let me put the camera. Let's see what's happening.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to run in and attack, John.
Yeah, he's right there. Like he's right on the step.
Yeah. I don't need that. Oh yeah.
He's right on the fucking step.
I'm gonna remember the chest, but
right on the step. Should I get it from here?
Yeah, they are vicious. They got the corona too.
Hey, why don't you have a snack there, little fella? Looks like you found my house. I got a freezer full of popsicles with your name on it.
You are the Raccoon King.
I could get him right from here though, but
Fucking Raccoon King.
I don't know, man. Like the technically, where's my drink?
That's mine.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I turned my tabs.
Oh, this one's mine.
Mine I always turn like that so you know which one's which.
Hey, little fella. Oops, I should probably put that.
Couldn't do it.
What? Couldn't see it? Okay, cool. What are you throwing?
Chips.
Oh, the tortillas. Hey, tortillas!
I'm trying to bait them in.
There you go, you little fucking cocksucker.
There he is.
There you go, you little fucking cocksucker.
Jesus are fucking.
Fun. He gonna be back.
That didn't bug him that much.
No, he gonna be back.
He wasn't even sure. He was just like, hey.
Yeah, just took it. He takes rib shots all day.
He was so exalted though. Oh, cocksucker.
Yeah. How dare you fucking just try to fucking feed me?
That we were cool.
I thought you guys were cool. Oh shit. I wonder how close he is. Yeah, he left this crust and everything. All right, fuck the raccoon. Let's fucking.
Oh, raccoon's gone.
No, he gotta be back. He gotta be back. He gotta be back. I'm taking this off stream tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
He's gonna be back.
I thought you guys were cool as shit. You give me chips.
Yeah, that was a totally dick move. That was a total dick move. It was like, man, you just don't want the son to come over here.
You asked me over, you give me chips, you give me a fucking cheese ball.
Yeah.
This is how you treat me, bro.
Last time he got that fucking Burger King fucking hamburger for fucking free, no shots. That's why he's so comfortable. That's why he was fucking lingering on the top step. You know what I mean?
All loosey goosey.
Oh man, I bet you he shits right on my doorstep too tomorrow. That's what's gonna happen there.
I was waiting from the fucking church, man. Just...
I would have kicked him way harder than I would have kicked you in the balls. Like I would have fucking. Yeah, but they get aggressive though.
Yeah, they get scary, and they got like opposable thumbs.
Stiff cock Pete. Yeah. Fucking thing runs and attacks. They're this Raccoon King. The dead poop. What did the family think about the unicorn onesie? They loved it, man. I went to bed in it, and I spent the whole day the next day in it. It's a little tight though. I had to keep it unzipped. He got me a crazy unicorn onesie.
Yeah, you were saying. I'm glad I missed that.
Oh man.
Especially where you had to keep it unzipped.
No, the zip part was unflattering, man. When it was zipped, like it was like I don't know, it's very unflattering.
Camel toe or fucking
a little bit of everything. Camel toe, beard gut, everything. Yeah, raccoon gonna be back. Like he can't not be back.
Oh, that made my stomach hurt.
I think we got it on camera. Like,
oh yeah, he must have the look on his face.
I waited to see if I could see it on here before I like.
Bro, you give me the chips. Like,
oh, golly.
Hey guys, thanks for the chips. What the fuck?
I thought things were chill, man.
I thought you guys were cool. I saved you from the fire.
Carl Dunn just got home. Can't wait till the morning. Me and Brandon are both excited about this paint job. You're gonna flip your lid. Good night. I think I can hear it coming up the steps right now.
Says those chips were good though.
It's a million. Man, this is gonna be the fucking craziest paint job ever, dude.
I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product.
Oh man, this is gonna be silly. This is gonna be pure fucking unnecessary razzle dazzle. True story. In the world, in the whole fucking world, and the world's pretty fucking big. You know what I'm gonna have? The best fucking paint job on a fucking 2007 fucking Mazda fucking 3.
You know what you should get? Those fake vents that you stick on. Canadian Tire, make it look really fast.
No.
Spinner rims.
It's already got rims, dude.
Oh yeah?
It's got those like fucking black rims with the fucking little fucking skinny parts, like, you know what I mean? Like a fucking
Spokes.
Like a nice rim. Like a fucking
fucking raccoon. Thump. Just fucking
You like that move?
Hey. He fucking turned so slowly and walked.
Once I get to editing, I'll fucking slow motion that fucking thing.
And it wasn't like I need to get the fuck out of here. It's like, all right, then, you cocksucker. Oh
yeah, they're still around. Like, they're still there.
man, if they got numbers on you, you could be in trouble.
Yeah, I know. I cornered one time and it got super aggressive.
I'm gonna get fucking jumped when I try and leave.
Super aggressive.
He said it was kind of dark. Did you see the raccoon like react swiftly and take off? That's what I'm after. Oh, bitch. Oh.
No, it's coming right back up. Like it's close. Like. That's what I mean. That didn't scare that thing off. Like, took it like a champ.
He was just a little insulted.
Yeah, he just didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like,
it'd be cooler if you didn't do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, these garlic fingers would be way fucking better if you didn't fucking like.
Hey, you know what would go down really well with these garlic fingers? I can fucking hit with shit. He's trying to come up with a way to grab that shit with it.
Yeah, I know. It's like corner. You can hear him. Like he's so fucking close.
It's like reaching his little claws.
You'll see the fucking the hand come in. Creak. Probably just grab the whole box and take off.
That's what I would have done.
I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Man, I still got to get past them to get home.
You make a little noise, and then they're fucking. They'll give you a wide berth. Actually, he's right on the top step right now. He's like legit on the top step. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. You want to get it? Yeah. You want to get this? It's right there on the top step.
I gotta spring it right now.
There you go. He gotta be back. He gonna be back. Anyways, what were we saying? What were we saying? Oh man, this is like an endless battle with these guys.
You didn't like that one.
He's like, I thought we were over this.
I thought we were cool.
Yeah.
Give you the benefit of the doubt. I came back. Am I a germaphobe? I respect germs. They scare me a little. Yeah, that's it.
I am, like, especially when I'm cooking, like the raw meat alert.
Yeah,
like I'm
that's
careful where I fucking the raw meat fucking.
But at the same time, like I'll go like roll around and get other people's sweat in my mouth all the time and blood and shit. And that doesn't bug me, but
That's weird.
Yeah, like diseases and shit kind of ick me out. Old mayonnaise.
Old mayonnaise.
Old mayonnaise. Fucking fingernail fights with hobos. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's dirty. That could fucking
Get clawed by a homeless person is tricky business.
You hear normies fucking they tore his house down.
No, was he just gonna live in parking lots now?
I don't know. I almost think he's gonna like settle up in the woods. I'm just gonna use the bathroom. Yeah. Technically, if the raccoon goes up this way, like stop it. Cause I'm pissing over here. Like technically, like to save my life. Like.
So follow it with the camera. I'm not gonna lie. If he gets attacked by a raccoon, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Almost counting on it now. Fucking raccoons are sketching me out though. Serial arsonist on Dead Poop's block. Man, I think there's one in St. John for sure. There's like 3-4 places with the same fucking address burnt in like a week, but the city's full of shit like that. Like I know for a fact a couple summers ago there was a serial killer on the go. There was all these women going missing, and it was right over here actually. This motherfucker could have been involved, but no, it was like for like a summer or two, people were going missing all the time.
There's multiple raccoons. Like, I don't think that one will be back.
We're talking about serial arsonists. And I definitely think that was a little more than suspicious. And then I was saying how a couple of years ago, I'm like 95% sure there was a serial killer in the city taking out chicks and stuff.
You talking about the fire here?
Yeah.
You want to know what a weird fact is?
3 other fires and 124s.
Yeah, like within the same like number radius, and it was like one here, one there, one there.
Yeah.
And then the next week, yes, there was another one over here. It was like that's a lot of fires for like in such a small amount of time for like
I guarantee
for St. John.
Guarantee it. There was uptown too.
Like a fellow that got bored off the quarantine, and then that's what he fucking like been writing in his Dear Diary, and then he's like, "Wow, let me have a fire."
A few years back, uptown in North End, there was a fire in an old building every fucking like second night. I know of a few that were definitely insurance, but
you ever hear about the Grand Manan fires?
No.
You know what they do over there? Like people are like fucking dealing meth and stuff like that.
Just burn their house down?
Yeah, just burn their house down. And it happens like so often. And it's like the cops don't do anything about it because technically it's like,
who's Green Hood?
Green Hood's Paul.
Your boy Paul?
Yeah. Like, you know, you're like giving him way too much respect. Like Green Hood's a fucking there's like who would win between a fight with Green Hood and LA Beast while LA Beast was hanging out with us. Paul.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Paul.
He's gonna tell me, you ask him, and he'll tell you that I'm wrong. I swear fuck I saw him get in a fight one night.
Paul?
Yep.
Where at?
Fishing booth.
I could see someone starting a fight with him maybe over something silly.
He swears it didn't happen, but it was him and a fella named Paul Winchester.
That name don't sound familiar. He almost got killed and knifed one time at the fucking Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah?
He was like talking to this lady. And it was almost, I almost want to say the lady was his cousin or something like that. Like, has nothing to do with that. Like, you know how Paul's just a nice guy, friends knows him. It was just talking to a girl.
Doxed?
Yeah, docs, because I'm saying it's not Green Hood, it's fucking Paul. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're giving Paul way too much mystery. And, then I've been doing that.
He's kind of mysterious.
Paul?
No, he's not.
He is. Like, he's lived life, dude.
He doesn't seem very mysterious, though.
He's lived life. Is that it, man? I thought I had way more weed than that in there.
Yeah, I'm out of weed, too. We're ready to wrap this fucker up, I think.
All right.
Everybody's running out of weed.
No, I still have weed. I just thought I had more in my cup. You want some hash? You want to roll a hash shoot?
No, it's too much trouble.
Yeah, Paul almost got fucking knifed one time at the fucking Buccaneers. Or the Green Hood.
The Green Hood.
The Green Hood. He's talking to this girl, and I don't know if it was his cousin, but when he told the story, something to do with his cousin. It was like his friend's cousin or whatever. So anyways, the friend's cousin's ex-boyfriend was there, and he was super jealous. And then one time he came over and he had a ball behind his hand. And like somebody's like, right, he's got a ball behind his hand. And then he was coming for Paul. And he's like, wow, like, no.
Oh, because he was talking to Chicky?
Because he was talking to Chicky.
That's foolish.
And then fucking dude came back with a fucking box cutter with like a fucking carpenter's knife. And then right before he came over, somebody called him and Paul like punched him. Somebody wrestled the knife away and then like blah, 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 like I think charges were pressed and something like that. Like so somebody tried to like fucking knife Paul.
Yeah, getting stabbed's not fun.
No. But I've had some people not like me though. I was at the fucking Shooters there, like, I don't know, a few months ago before the quarantine. And I wanted milk crates for the fishing shack, but I guess it was more than a few months ago. Milk crates for the fishing shack.
You told me you're like, if anybody takes these milk crates, they're gonna fucking...
Yeah, I'm halfway through a crown, I'm gonna fucking... So anyways, like, I talked to Paul, and Paul was there for it. Those guys didn't like my comedy, or didn't like me, and they're about to fucking kick my ass, I guess. And they went to Paul's like, you know that guy? We're gonna fucking kick his ass. He's like, yeah, I know him. I was like, okay, I guess we won't now. Yeah, like
you've made a few people sour with your comedy.
Comedy, yeah. I mean, I laugh. I laugh.
Be ashamed.
I laugh.
I laugh.
There you go. Perfect.
Do not mess with Paul. He will defend his.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, and he was charged for murder.
I think he fought a guy.
Police came to his work because he killed the guy.
What?
Yeah, it's not that bad. I thought the guy was dead. I guess the guy lived, but he was at the races shooting guns in a fucking pit. And he was shooting like, not high-powered guns, and a couple guys were shooting high-powered guns after he left.
Yeah.
One of the rounds went above the knoll, went through Buddy's camper, and fucking got him in the fucking arms and fucking chest while he was sleeping.
Paul killed the guy.
Yeah.
Well, now it's all starting to make sense.
And he sleeps very well at night. He's okay with that. He's okay with that.
Man. Well, that's your tender. You gave him a little poke of just a little fucking like.
I did aim for them. Because I didn't like that misfire.
No, the first one was not good.
Yeah, because I was timid. About it.
Yeah, I'll feel that in the morning.
And I apologize for that. And I will get $50 to you.
Dude, if I could make $50 every time someone kicked me in the nuts, I'd never be able to walk.
Oh yeah, you'd like to get in that business?
It's not a bad bit of line of work.
Just start like a food truck, sling hot dogs.
Just sling my balls out the back, and you can run up.
Yeah. Oh, you want 2 sweet and sour balls, or kick my sweet and sour balls?
$100.
Either way, give me that money.
Oh, you guys are a couple $100, 50 each. Let's go.
Oh, like a double punch?
I'm about to get paid. The party bus pulls up. Fuck yeah. Just start counting my doubloons.
I drove the party bus in Moncton for like a fucking summer, eh?
That'd be sketchy.
It was fun.
Man, the party bus
I
here.
saw so many like naked strippers and what was awesome at the end of the night? At the end of the night was like a bar drop off, and they bring so much booze to be on the fucking like party bus.
You'd end up taking home a bunch of liquor.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, the one in the city here is so hurting that by the time the Rona hit, whenever he dropped chicks off, they'd be like, his music doesn't even work anymore. His fucking lights don't work. So it's just some guy driving you in a bus to a bar.
Oh, man. Yeah. For a little time, one of the party buses didn't have AC.
Oh, yuck.
And that was silly. Crushing chips.
Man, I ate too many fucking Reese's peanut butter cups.
Man, yeah. Is that your sugar night, your cheat night?
It wasn't supposed to be, but then I saw them and was like, yo. Actually, it is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it is my Fat Friday. And tomorrow I starve myself. Start training again tomorrow. I'm very excited.
You do a lot of stationary bike, I see.
A lot of stationary bikes, strength and conditioning with the kettlebell and weights, and then a lot of heavy bag stuff. Staying as busy as I can.
I have a stationary bike in the basement from like the 80s. Oh, crushing chips.
I broke my first one.
I almost want to crack that out on the deck. Let it rot on the deck for the summer and let me use it once in a blue.
I can do it. I had a elliptical and I broke that doing sprints. And then I got an exercise bike for my fight and I broke that doing sprints. Now I got another exercise bike and it's getting a little rickety from doing sprints. But my Muay Thai guy just moved back from out west. So we're going to be doing sprints and stuff out at the res.
Okay.
Doing a lot of cardio and shit. My next fight will be better. I'm already setting things up. Like I said, my Muay Thai guy's back in town.
You're gonna come in like fucking like Nate Diaz almost, like.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Out cardio on the fucking big fella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I'm gonna throw about twice as many punches as I did last time. And that's even my wife, because I was talking like
You seem fitter now than you were even in your fight, it seems.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I would have looked a lot better if I hadn't eaten a bunch of pasta before that fight. That's the thing. Like weigh-ins, I was shredded, and then we went to this dope-ass Italian restaurant afterwards, and I ate a bunch of carbonara.
Oh man, I hope it's
up.
the same place. The fucking Fufu right on the corner there.
Yeah.
We went there one time with the fucking family.
Delicious.
It was the best.
Yeah.
It was like the best.
Oh, that's where we went after the weigh-ins, and Corey got so much food it wasn't even funny in to make himself sick.
It was like a legit, like old school Italian, like pasta house. Frank and Gino's. Frank and Grills or Frank and Gino's.
Frank and Gino's or something. Yeah, it used to be a Wacky Wheelies. Actually,
the Wackies, eh?
When I was a kid, yeah, I think my dad bought a CD player there. But yeah, that place is dope. But no, I had a big carb gut for my fight last time.
They come to your fucking table.
With the cheese
with the Parmesan with the fucking Parmesan right the fucking.
That cheese guy made my night.
Oh, you want how much? And you're like, he's like, you sure? You sure? And he's like, and I'm like,
yeah,
keep her coming. This is free. And then you like make sure it's like, this is free, right? It's like, yeah, keep her going. Keep her going.
Just put it in a baggie.
Yeah,
just put that in a bag.
Yeah, just shred it in the wife's purse.
Yeah,
just shred it in the wife's purse.
Just roll that in there. Don't even bother shredding it. Just roll that wheel right in there.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
Anybody watching this motherfucker still?
Yeah, it was just still a little few. Did you examine them? You gotta feel up your balls and see if they get sacked. Yeah, did you touch them? Did you feel them?
Whenever I can.
Is the audio clipping or is it my speakers? It's probably your speakers. The audio, I've never really had an audio problem. I'm gonna head to bed, boys. It was nice seeing you guys, says John.
Hi, Johnny. Have a good one, dude. We'll be talking probably next couple days.
Bam.
Homeboy did not come back.
He might.
That was more of a forehead shot. He did not.
Did you aim for the forehead? Like I aimed for like a mid-body shot.
I did not.
You aim for like fucking.
I went for a kill shot.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like, get an eye, like get a fucking like. God.
I'm from the country.
How did you get your glass eye there, fucking raccoon?
Well, funny story.
Garlic fingers.
His cousin invited me over for Tex-Mex. And fucking next thing you know,
it was a total invite too. It was like a total like, thank you for being
we weren't even
a
gonna
friend.
go over until they came out and gave us food and said, "Hey, come get it."
Here, more.
A trail of chips. Because at first I was like, no, I'm good. And then I saw the chips. I was like, well, it'd be rude.
He got real comfortable for a sec. I bet you if that didn't happen,
oh, he'd have been in here.
He would have lingered. He would have lingered. Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. Wow.
They're gonna be. I bet you they shit on my door tomorrow. Like they hated that. They hated that. They're gonna shit on my door tomorrow. Like this is like that. Like true story.
Just fucking 1 star. Would not recommend.
Yeah.
Don't go for the Tex-Mex.
No, they definitely shouldn't. They do that. Like I piss them off. Like I remember one time, like I had like box of corn pops. I was like, "Oh, you having fun? Then I kicked the box.
Whip them at them?
Yeah, and they literally shit on my doorstep that night.
Yeah, they hold a grudge.
They do. They're smart. They're really smart.
Not smart enough. I'm terrified of fucking raccoons now.
Yeah, he's lingering on the deck, huh? Man, I can't wait to see this car tomorrow in real life. Wow. Like this car, oh man. Anyways, wow. I guess I will show one. I'll post one on Discord. I'll post one on Discord, man. This is gonna be, and it's not even done. There's no. I don't think there's any clear on it yet. And it's gonna pop even more than this. I'll post one on Discord. I guess I gotta download them from the messages first. How does that work? Save. You didn't see any critters?
No, but there's little hand marks in the fucking cheese ball dip or whatever.
Is there like that's what Buddy was getting to do? Like yum 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 yum.
What the fuck? Oh, it's cheese dip. Oh,
how dare you?
That's terrible. Thanks for the dip, guys.
Yeah, see how it goes like blue to purple?
That'll look good when you get the clear coat onto it.
Yeah. And he's adding a bunch of razzle dazzle to the clear too. Man. That's gonna be fucking so awesome. Has Mrs. Poop seen the car? No. No. She has not seen the car. She has no idea. But there's gonna be like gold handles too. Like the mirrors are gonna be like color changing gold, and the emblem's already painted color changing gold. I mean, like, do I sell drugs? No. That's what the car's gonna fucking. You know what I mean?
It'll look like it.
It will look like it.
Yeah, I think they should have left that penis on it that they drew at first.
Yeah, no, I just man, and they were kidding about that the whole time. They're like, we could just like put on like a glass clear coat, and it would only show up a penis in the right kind of sunlight.
When the light just glint.
Yeah, like the right kind of sunlight. I was like, no, boys, no, like that'd be funny, like you know what I mean, but
only in the moonlight.
Yeah. Only when the clock hits 12.
Yeah. Look at it through a mirror and you'll see it.
Yeah. Nice pick. Oh, Johnny saw the pick I put. You better pick me up from the airport in this ride.
Gonna come visit, is he?
He wants to. I think that'd be cool.
It's not very exciting around.
I think it'd be a different pace from him. He's from like San Francisco, where it's like busy, 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 busy. He comes down here.
Get a touch of that real big.
Yeah, you fucking let's go to the caves down fucking St. Martin's for the afternoon. Let's go to the fucking look at Martello Tower. Like, there's a lot of history and cool shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like at a slower pace. Like, you know what I mean?
I've never even done that.
What do you mean? You never gone to the caves down fucking St. Martin's?
Yeah. I want to do that island, Partridge Island. We'll sneak it there, like.
Partridge Island?
Yeah.
It's treacherous to get to, eh?
Yeah. I was taking a walk last night. I was up on it. I think I could do her.
You can do her, like, but it's treacherous.
I'm thinking,
like, every move could be an ankle breaker. Like, every step could be an ankle breaker.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it is.
But it's,
you gotta like jump from rock to rock. It's not
that bad though. They filled a lot of it in so those people could go take a look at it.
No.
So they're talking about putting a path across.
Unless they did put some fill in there. But I remember as a kid, man, like even as a kid, I was like a little daredevil kid, and I was like, once I got to the other side, I was unnervous because the tide was coming up and it was splashing the rocks. We were half the rock walk.
Well, see, that's my plan. Is I want to get out early. I want to plan the tide on a day where I can get out like right before sunup.
Yeah, because you don't want to walk on those when they're wet, and they can get wet. But
yeah.
Like and they're dangerous dry, dude.
And I want to cook over and then wait out the tide and then hook it back at low tide when it comes up again.
You don't have a kayak? You don't have a kayak?
No. I'm gonna run across. I'm pretty handy at that shit.
You can't run across for one. You fucking break your leg across if you're running.
Well, jump from fucking rock to rock or whatever.
Who are you, Frogger?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. I don't know. Unless they did some work to it, man. I remember it as a kid. It was like a fucking treacherous, like fucking. Each jump was like fucking break your ankle almost. I had a fucking joint up there too. You know what I mean? Very treacherous. And if the water comes up, splash. Now this treacherous fucking thing is a fucking slippery death trap. But we've been talking about going over in kayaks, actually. A few of us.
I'd love to get over.
And I'm gonna sneak a fucking metal detector. I guess there's tours. I got a little pinpointer metal detector. And I'd be the type of guy like, oh, let me tie my shoes. And like, see if
You'll
there's
find all
anything.
kinds of shit over there.
Yeah, but probably like realistically, I bring back an item from there and I bring it here. I bet you I'd be getting bad mojo in my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, it'd be haunted for sure.
yeah, it'd be haunted.
That's how that shit works.
So I don't think you want that. I don't think you want that Black Plague. I don't think you want that Black Plague haunt.
That Black Plague fucking mojo.
Yeah, that Black Plague haunt. I bet you that'd be some pretty fucking nasty haunts.
No, I probably wouldn't bring anything home.
That's what I mean. Like, what we're gonna do is like stash it at your neighbors,
Throw it tucking under my neighbor's house so they get haunted.
put in your fucking diamond fucking boxer shorts.
Fucking put my balls in my diamond boxer shorts. Well, there you go. The burger's opening tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
4 p.m.
I don't know. Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, it's not going to be for dancing.
No.
Unless this chick's like, oh, awesome, can't wait to dance again. It's like, well, that's not why we're opening.
Yeah, I don't think close quarter dancing is going to be a thing.
It's all we're doing is opening up for the machines.
Well, what do you think? You want me to shut her down?
Yeah, I think that's about that time for me. I'm going to head back.
All right. All right, guys. Well, fuck, it's been a slice. Thanks for fucking tuning in.
Good to see all of you.
Rob Logan, you got a last little dig there. Diamond fucking boxer shorts. Fucking promo code fucking Redbeard.
Yeah, check out my Instagram or my Facebook. You'll find the links in my bios. All that shit.
10% off.
10% off.
10% off.
More shit in the works.
Later, guys.
Peace.
10%.